Alrighty, folks. Hello. And we're back here again at the Altar of Ascension. H Farmer Keva here. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day, night, morning, wherever it is in the world. I know we have some nighttime people that are not happy that I'm streaming later, but, you know, stuff happens and jobs and all that good stuff. But, luckily, it is the Great Felling event, and we're going to watch a video. So we got a lot of stuff in order to cover today, or, you know, give my thoughts on it. I have not watched the Northern Forge monthly video yet, so I'm looking to be pleasantly surprised by it, even though I did take a peek at the newsletter, so I kind of know what it is already. I'm just getting all the stuff set up in order to take and get ready to watch it. But if you have seen it, or maybe have not seen it, I posted on my Flex channel my recent Ascension level that I have procured, or Ascension levels, more than one. And it could be a giveaway with the title of the stream as well. But, you know, some people like to actually see it as well, so I'm just doing my good old copy and paste thing right now. So let me take and get that done. Hello there, Stormshaw. I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. I was doing good until I realized that I had to do more towers, or that I wanted to do more towers. Yes, those things do hurt. They hurt very much, you know, not just a little bit, but a lot. Luckily, there is court in the tower shop tomorrow, so that's why, you know, I'm really incentivized on reducing towers, because I really want to take and get this cursed door out of the way. Yep, I had my European friends tell me that, or Mr. High Pun. And then one of our people from Asia posted it as well for the rest of the stuff. And I thought for sure, looking at the Google spreadsheets, it said Pure Darkstone was tomorrow, and it's not. Hey. But I'll take the Cursed Door tonight. Hello there, not a mimic. Welcome to the stream, buddy. We are about to watch the Northern Forge monthly video. Oh. For all the stuff that's going on for this month. So let me get the stuff started. I have it on my Discord on here. Well, actually, you won't be able to see it on that Discord. Let me take and change the screen. Change screen. Actually, no, it is showing it, because that's what I'm showing on my tablet right now. So here we go, folks. This is the Northern Forge monthly video for this month. I'm going to turn off the music for now so we don't have the conflicting sounds. Hey there, Kev Dog. We're about to watch the Northern Forge monthly video, so here we go.
Free summer rewards. We're also taking a peek under the hood to tackle some quality of life fixes in our games. Let's dive into what's coming to the Orniverse in July of 2025. If you've been waiting for your chance to get an Arisen Spirit Garm, well, you're in luck, as Ragnarok is making its return this month. In this main event, you'll encounter numerous raid battles at Tier 5 and above in both Kingdom and World Raid forms. These raids include Surtur, Hell, and their Arisen counterparts in Kingdom raids, offering up gear for warriors and thieves, and Fenja, Menja, and Gerd in World raids that offer up gear for Summoner, Mage, and Valhallans respectively. Kingdom raids will also drop Runes of Hugin, while World raids will drop Runes of Munin. Once you've collected enough of each rune, head over to the Monumental Guild to craft a scroll that can summon this month's super raid, Jorgenmander. This super raid has a lower tier version as well as the Fey Jorgenmander at tier 10. If you're in the spirit of the event, check out this month's legendary sprite pack based off of Norse mythos, including some of this month's raid bosses. This event also has some incredible followers to obtain with the magic damage powerhouse Arisen Spirit Arm, ward upkeep master Stonewarg, and attack damage doggo Bloodwarg. We're also releasing some animated sprites for purchase for each of these pups. Check them out in the Rune Shop. In the back half of the month, expect both Mimics and Baylor Invades returning to the game. Be sure to hit that summer loot pinata to get yourself some all-time great gear. In addition to the main events, Paths of Femoria is also making an appearance with the House of Sumner. Finally, the Sumner Games return. Enter the games for your chance to earn new Greek legend-inspired character sprites. For a full list of events, please check out playorna.com. In our tradition of bringing fun events with free rewards to earn, our newest event of this kind is Canada Day. By now, you're probably familiar with Timber the Beaver. Well, it's time to meet him again in this True North questline. Use Traveler's Intuition, complete dungeons, and defeat raid bosses in order to reclaim the lumber for timber. This new material can be exchanged at the Monumental Guild for various rewards, including an amazing buff that affects multiple content types, Timber the Beaver himself as a follower, and more. During the event, we're also running a free Canada-themed Arch Path, and we'll have an animated Timber sprite available for purchase in the Rune Shop. This month, we want to revisit some areas of the game and provide additional polish. To make tower gameplay more mobile-friendly, we're adding an interact button near the navigational D-pad. This button will allow you to open chests, face off against monsters, and climb to further floors of the tower. We're also implementing follower favoriting within keeps, allowing for faster swapping between your favorite pets. To make the leveling experience more exciting, we're also adding some new animations to the experience point bar, showing you the experience impact of your most recent activity. These quality of life changes will be coming to you in July, and we'll share more about release dates soon. We're hoping you enjoy this kickoff to a fun-filled summer. Let us know in the comments down below which event you're looking forward to the most. We look forward to hearing your feedback on the new event and quality of life changes coming your way soon. For now, happy ornate hunting, and may the luck stat be ever in your favor. See you next month.
Alright, well thank you Purely and Northern Forge for making that. So I was wondering, I was like, wait a minute, what does this beaver do in the shop? And apparently it's just a pet. So as you can see here, well not here, there is the beaver, and there's the 3 doggos, and they're all the same price. I'm tempted to get the beaver just because I like the beaver.
You can get the beaver through the event shop. You don't need to pay for him.
Is he the animated sprite version of him?
That's a good question.
Because you know, I would like him to be the animated shop version. So
yeah, you gotta have him chugged in wood.
So I mean, this guy looks like he doesn't look like he's moving. So I'm gonna say potentially not. Don't know for certain, but he's not moving. So I mean, it's worth it. But for me, it's like I'd rather get the blessing of Timber, because that's pretty much like the what is it? Like a they combine multiple events together into this one, so you get more memory hunts, more fishing, more tower shards, and more God Force chance. So it reminds me of the Shrine of Ashira buff, pretty much. For that,
Good old
I don't. And apparently these are the same tomorrow, from what I can tell from Mr. iPun, because it's already tomorrow for him, for the lumber stuff. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's going to change again, because I don't really need this stuff. I mean, I'll always take more Avalon ore, but I'm most likely going to go for the fleshy monster aspects. We know it, folks. You know, Blades of Finesse people in the trials are the best. You know, hands down, no competition there, in my opinion. But I picked up my personal towers. We have this felling event too, so now I have to decide, okay, I want my Cursed Ordinite for my Ascension level, so let me actually go there first. So I'm going to show you all the pictures. So here's me at 194, going to 195, finally getting my Pure Darkstone that I needed. Ayo Zach. So then after this, I got another Ascension level. Unfortunately, I took half of my Cave Stone, but, you know, that's the price to pay for gaining more power and a good amount of Twilight Stone. So who knows, maybe during that Battle Invaders, I may be hitting up the Dismantle button too, instead of turning them into Avarice. And then, bam! To get the 197, I need to get more Cursed Ordinite and more Pure Darkstone. So Zach was here last night, and he got to see it firsthand. And me and Zach were like doing hours of open world farming to get the Despair in order to buy the Pure Darkstone yesterday. So I'm like, you know what? I'm good for now. I'm happy that Towers is going to be in the Tower Shop tomorrow. Something tells me I'm not going to have enough Tower Shards, even though I have not spent any bit of Tower Shards that I've gotten from the Two Disguise events. I know that, you know, buying, what is it? 11,000 Cursed Ordnite, it's going to be not cheap. So, luckily, well, first let me put the music back on. So there we go. And change the volume. Looks good. But I know I'll be set there. I know I'll be halfway there or over halfway with what I have. And then I have my 5 personal towers that I picked up that I will potentially do. I don't know if I'm going to go the whole Titanfeld spec and all. I might just do the Ascension Shackles with Blades of Finesse and forgo the 10% in order to just make it a lot easier on me and take less time to do that. But I do want to kill more raids as well. Luckily I have, there we go right there. I did open a wave vessel today where I do have some low anguish raids that I summoned from the past event, from whenever we can summon Finesse and the Trevelyan. Now I'm saving the Trevelyan for good trade offers. I'm not giving them up so easily like I did last time, knowing how valuable they are now, especially with the Trev staff. That reminds me, I should take and upgrade my fancy Trev staff too, so to make people so people that don't know, I got this in the Monument Shop, and it's 100% Trev staff, Arisen Trev staff. So I'm like, all right, you know, we might ball with Magic once again in the future. So we're gonna take and upgrade this. Throw it in the good old blacksmith. Who knows? Maybe I can use it for something else. It is pretty nice, you know. And I was doing a quest where I had to upgrade stuff, so that's a tip for people. If you don't know that the Aldon hats, I'll just show you to y'all what you can do. So you can get it up to level 5 really quickly, just by doing this. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4 upgrades right there under a minute. There may be other pieces of gear they were talking about in the past. I forgot which ones they were, but this is one of them where if you have a quest and need to upgrade stuff and you got some Aldon hats, you can get that quest done, because I can just smelt these back down and just upgrade them again because they're really cheap materials, leather. But let's see, do we have something good from our townspeople? Are they nice to us or not nice? And they are. Oh, a villager sprite pack. What? That's something. That's new. Did anyone else get a villager sprite pack today? From that? I'm actually kind of curious to see what it is. Oh wow, so yeah, you literally just look like a villager.
That's cool.
If you want to go old school right there. I think it may be Zach, but I don't know. So if you want to take and, you know, maybe trying some other stuff. But yeah, you're in luck, Stormshaw, because the doggo, the good old Stonewarg, or Rockruff as I like to call him. But I'm not going to use that sprite. I like this one. For now. But yeah, we're going to do some towers at the moment. I think, well, I don't know if we're going to do them right now. If people want to do some raids, we can do some raids together, just because I want to get some great felling stuff going on. You can see here, raid rewards plus 15%. For a limited time, earn extra gold, orns, and items from defeating raids. Let's see, who do I have in my party? Yes, the other me. I had to convert him from Old English to New English, and I had 600 proofs. I'm like, you know what? Here we go. You get an English skin, my boy. But I think you're supposed to get the timber from other resources as well. But going back, you may mind Hachiko. After the dog who waited for his owner after death and is now memorized as a statue since he's also made of stone. Alright, alright. Kev Dog's down for raids if there's a spot available. Cool. I will need to do these things over time. I have these 2 arch paths. I'm gonna wait for this one until I get a key to unlock it, or someone gives me a key, but luckily this one's free, so I can just complete this one whenever I want for the Canadian A1. I'm excited to see what do we get exactly again. We get the badge, we get lumber, summoning scrolls, illuminomic, golden mushroom, and decor tokens. Hello there, Vexy. Let's see. Yep, I did get an ornate, so that's great. Oh, we're doing the rest at an inn thing again? Well, luckily it's only 8 times this time.
Yeah, they're getting better about that a little bit.
Getting the
So we'll see.
Everyone's getting a little Bloomberg this week.
What?
Bloomberg for Canada Day. Hey.
Hey. But let's see. Kev Dog, what is your current agony at the moment? And if anyone else wants to do some raids, we can potentially get, some raid parties getting set up together and stuff. Because six works, because the spot where I summon my stuff at is at 4. I think for the sake of time, I'm not going to do Ascension Shackles, so I'm going to set mine to 6. Boy there, Mr. WR. Oh, ZR. ZR says, I'm sorry, Canada, but milk does not belong in bags, only gas. I will forgive you for giving us Odie, though.
No, it's fair.
But yeah, Circle of Anguish, we're going to go to the Passive Agony. I'm going to go down to 6. I'm going to disable Ascension Shackles at the moment for that. I'm tempted to summon some more raids now. Earlier this week I wasn't, or last week. This week, one of those weeks. But now that we can get Ragnarok peoples, now it's not too bad. It's not half bad, because even though I don't need Ragnarok stuff, I will take the materials in the raids and trade them to other people for stuff that I do want. So how we're going to most likely do it, Kev Dog, depending if you have scrolls or not, what we'll do is we'll kill a good amount of mine that I have left over, and then you can just drop some at that location, because this is close to where I work at. So let me get Star War Boy to the party. That's going to be our way vessel for today. Where we're going to be heading over to. I'm going to remove Mr. Kevo the Great. We'll meet again soon, I'm sure of it. And there is Star War Boy. And then I'm going to invite Kev Dog. The Cool Range Dorito. That's a funny looking Cool Range Dorito that says Beowulf underneath the name, Kev Dog. And it's got one of those exotic fancy ones. And I do actually have some pretty decent dungeons over here as well. If I go further view distance, there's some there is the underworld portals over here and stuff. Even though I could use more pure darkstone, I'm kind of like, it'll come over time. It will, in due time, it will come. But you can see this is my summoning spot that I have right here. Majority, if not all, these are summoned at Anguish 4 right now. So at the moment, like trees and the Balins and Cades, Phoenixes, stuff like that, those are going to go down. We'll probably take out the Horsemen maybe last, depending on what's up. But mainly I want to take out the Balins because, more material drops, even though I'm doing pretty well on the good old The good old, what is it called? Avalon, there we go. I can turn it into many things, or I have many things I can spend it on in the future, I'm sure. Especially with Anguish. There's one finesse that managed to survive the purge of finesses when I was doing some trades with a friend of mine. So whenever you get here, KevDog, let me know. I think I sent you an invite. Let me know if you did not get the invite. There you go. I see you joined. Let me make sure my raiding equipment. Yes, Star War Boy is where we're going to go to, KevDog. Oh, that's right. I was trying out the Beguiled Helmet Y for this build here. Because it had enough... That's right. That's right. I need to take and do this as well. Hopefully I didn't get rid of it. Let me check out the blacksmith real quick. Get the helmet out. Alright, so I did keep it. The broken icy beastfeld garb. I will be upgrading this. And this is where some of my Avalon is going to go to, but I really need some titanium. In all honesty, so... I might be interested in doing some, what is it, Hyperion duos and stuff, because that drops titanium and some solarite, and I'm kind of low on solarite. But, because we get a lot of trees here, I think I might go with an Ultima Strikes build to start out. Good old swashbuckler Ultima Strikes build. Let's see what I have here. Ultima Raid. And man, that is, some old gear right there, it looks like. And this is where the Beguile gear comes into play. Do I want to do that one as well, or no? I'm going to go with the Aru. And then we're going to go with the Ymir, because the tree likes to petrify people, which isn't very nice. I don't need these boots here. I want... Let me just sort by dexterity, because dexterity is king here. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I did God Forge these Y boots, so they are now my highest dexterity gear with the chest at 525. Absolute monsters right here. Katana for the crit damage, and Ultimate Strike Adornments in there, or Ultimate Strike's Amity. I have the wrong axe on because that's a War Regeneration axe. We're going to go for the Hybrid Dragon Axe. Double check to see what my crit rate is at right now. I'm at 83, so it's going to go down to 77 when I take out this bracer, which is fine with me. And I'm going to put on a Arisen ring. Actually, I can probably just put on a Carl's ring, because these two pieces, all these gear pretty much makes me have like negative 9,000 defense for some reason. But it works, because they're going to have a lot of attack. Yep, and that Carl's ring did not even do a thing. Hooey, 6,000 dexterity. Well, that's right, I'm not Ascension Shackled, so...
You're free.
I'm free. I don't really need to put another Adornment in there. 77's fine, because I don't have to buff for Ultimate Strikes. I'm going to bring the Chimera, because Chimera is best dog. But without further ado, it's time to start chopping down some trees, KevDog.
We're
gonna go
one
with
person hasn't played for like 10 minutes and the other one just disappeared magically.
What happened? You're talking about in your game?
Yeah. Old Elden Ring.
Old Elden Ring. Good old Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Alright, come on. Tree of Demise or Tree of Life, whatever it is. I need you to do one of them, Yggdrasil, because I'm... There we go. Demise. Right on time.
I'm gonna have to kill this guy.
Use the helmet Y as well for high ward, high crits. Okay, I respect that. I mean, I prefer the Aru helmet myself, but you know, when I'm cooking different, when I'm using ascension shackles, it may change to be something else in the future. But we'll just have to see. Let's see. First tree down. 4. Oh wow, that's some good mandrake there. Could have used a little more silphium, but I'm happy with that. And that's the trick. We take out all the common raids first, Kev Dog, to where if we summon something else and it shows it's a common raid, then we know that it's one of the new raids that you summoned. See, I got the 5-head moves right there. So that's going to be the goal. Take out all the trees, all the birds, all the horsemen. Nice. Oh, I missed. Ouch. That hurt. Hurt just enough. My ego right there. Because that was going to be an easy, big damage hit right there. But they're like, nah, we're just going to have you just not hit. I'm like, okay. That's what you get then. You get me even angrier and more powerful than I was before. But I'm gonna pull up the calendar right now, and I'll just give my thoughts overall once again on the stuff. So I'm happy for the Surrounded by Memories. I wish it was a little bit later in the month, to be honest, so I can get a break between all the raids I've been doing, because it's gonna literally, as soon as I'm done raids, I'll have like a couple days break, and then it's like bam, the memories. So I'm definitely planning on doing lots of memory hunts. During the Surrounded by Memories events. I'm excited to see exactly how much I can really get. And this is hopefully going to be a nice big number right here if the tree doesn't hit me for more than 6,000 damage. Oh, he tried, but unfortunately I died to the Berserk. So I'll have you start that one up, please, Kev Dog. It's the one in the corner over here for the Yggdrasil. Over here, if you zoom out, it's going to be over there. You just got Great Oracle last night. Well, congratulations, ZR. That is an amazing specialization to have for the memory events appearing very soon. If you can't see it, KevDog, we can always circle back to it later on. I'll give you a minute in order to take and look for it. So yeah, just going over the stuff. Oh, cool, you found it. And like I said before, I'm not a big fan of Ragnarok. I was in the beginning when I didn't have any gear. I was like, oh yeah, Ragnarok is amazing, you know. And then after Ragnarok happened for like, you know, this is like a lot of times. And thank you, Avidity, for that. And I've accumulated a lot. I'm not really worried about it, but I'm still okay with killing raids and summoning trolls and trading it and stuff. But the tip is, of course, if people haven't seen it, there's also a questing event. So don't complete your Ragnarok quest until the questing event slots and get even more Orns for when you have to do that part. And use your questing license and your other questing license thing that you can get too if you have one of those as well. So where you can get like, you know, a boatload of Orns right there. You know, we're actually going to play a little smarter this time and go with Ward of Ordnite first turn instead of going just Bear's Might Gunner and then attacking. That might help me not die as much. You know, maybe. No guarantees, though. I might pop a little ambrosia here. Not a panacea, because that would take and give me too much health, even though my health is cut in half with potions anyway. So if he stays Tree of Life, he should go down for this hit, I believe. Yeah, you know, I think 17.8 million damage was enough. Yeah, I think that made just a tad bit overkill there. Let's see, we're gonna get this Phoenix here. Now the Phoenix is gonna go against my plan because I don't have a blighter in order to make the Phoenix weak to Ultima, so I'll just have to use Divine Bastion and be a little more safer here. Divine Bastione, please. Alright, and this time I'll just go full. I was going to buff, but I always forget that they put the offhand ability right next to the skill. And I click that. But it's cool. I don't know if people have seen this or not. Some people on YouTube have, but now there's things called top fans. So the more interact in chat, rather it be sending messages in other ways. Let's see, what is it? Sending super chats, super stickers. That's not something yet I have. Hopefully I'll get that in the future once we get the membership. But yeah, it resets every time, so you won't be the leader forever unless you make it your mission in order to become the leader every time. As soon as the stream starts, you just start chatting with me with messages, which I'm not against. So I think it's a pretty cool thing that YouTube did. You can tell, and I think and people have, what is it? They said that you have special, special badges. Oh, I'm gonna die. That's right, because I take more damage from Berserk. Oh well, we'll come back to the bird. We're not gonna worry too much about it right now. Kev dog. You'll grab Lotan, alright. Well, we have let's see, I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4 to 6 around roughly that. So, you know, we'll do Lotan for that little bit, and then once the birds are gone, then you can change to whatever pet you want. But I appreciate you swapping to Lotan. Actually, we got more because there's 3 over here, so it's more like 7. Actually, they're growing. The birds. They're doing the bird thing, and they're multiplying. There's like close to 10 now. Woo. The Buyer's Mites. So I take a little bit over 2,000 per turn with the Berserk. That is what I learned the hard way, of course. So I'm going to use a Panacea here. And now, because they have the Earth Blight, they will take probably about maybe close to 10 million damage, maybe more. At 88%. No, it's a lot less than what I thought. That's probably because of the malices that I have. Yeah, it's taken away a whole 15% from my Ultima. So I lose 15% damage when I'm casting Ultima with these malices, but that's alright. That is okay. I'm going to use an attack tonic, and then this one should do a lot more damage. Oh no, the bird's gathering the power. That's not good. Please don't blast me. Alright, good. 13 million damage. I think he got blighted by your Drake Blight, I believe. Yep, the Ashen Phoenix couldn't attack thanks to the Drake Blight. So good job, Kev Dogs, Lotan, for doing an excellent job there. Let's see, should be this one next, right? Come on. Oh, no, I don't want to fight you. Fine, we'll just move on to the next bird. There's always going to be... Oh, there you go. You just decided to jump in front of the cade. And we go here. Here. And playing a little bit safe with this, but I'm going to try and go for some more damage. I thought you've already beaten the game again, Mimic. You're continuing to battle the game?
Yeah, I'm just playing it to play it at this point.
Well, that's nice. 16 million damage ultimate strikes with having 15% reduction of my damage from the malices on the ascension levels. Let's see, what does the bird give? The bird said here, have some witch stone, some light stone, and tree proofs of anguish. Okay. Hey there, Mr. Simon. That's also a saint. And it's also Pedro. We're currently doing some raids right now because it is the Great Felling events. I wanted to do something with the chat before I went into tower mode. Because I'm doing towers because there's cursed ordnite in there tomorrow in the shop, and I need a lot of it. Not just some of it, I need all of it, probably, that I could potentially get. Alright, I'm relying on you, Kev Dog here. You better have the blight here because I'm going to die if he hits me. Oh, no blight. But luckily he didn't hit me. So I can do one of these and then just go again. I believe in you, Lotan. Kev Dog Lotan. I believe. If you have Call of Brunhild, Kev Dog, that can help out as well. It's not going to guarantee make it to attack you, but it give it debuffs, but it'll greatly increase the chance of it to help. Brynhild, the Call of Brynhild, the highest one that you have. Ah, you got me. We'll be back. We'll be back with them. They'll give you some chance in order to take and get yourself the Call of Brynhild. Because if you look, like if I go here and type in BRY, increase the chance of your follower performing a buff or debuff. This skill will most likely be effective when Valhallan class is attempted. So technically the blights are a debuff. And then the chance for it to give you Worm Song is also a buff. So it qualifies under that as well. So I'd most likely do that like after you ward up, just immediately use Brynhild, probably, Kev Dog. Ready? All right.
I'm on, dude.
So yeah, I looked at the proof of guild from FQEGG. Amazing dude for making this thing. He also made the tower timer as well and other cool stuff. It looks like he updated his website. And I put in, okay, I want 11,000 cursed ordnite. How much does it cost for each guild? And it says it would require 2.3 million tower shards in order to get that much. Now, luckily, I have a little bit over a third, so I'm not quite out of the loop that much. But to get 1.5 or 1.3 or 1.4 between the next day and a half, or the next day, let's say, because, you know, let's say a day and a third, because I have about a third of a day left, maybe a fourth. Depends on when I'm going to sleep, you know, is what you want to call it. So I'd like to do some towers to try and get as much as that. It's so weird that they put for the proof of melancholy here. For a little symbol. Looks weird. Looks even more like...
Oh, you said something. I gotta check mine. Ooh.
What are you looking at?
Going to level 6. Berserk encounters multi-target damage minus 4%.
What are your options?
They're all ugly.
Most of the time, they're not all pleasant.
It's okay. I've made my choice.
You made your choice. All right. Well, that's good.
That's cool. I'm glad he says that. I was like, I wonder if I have enough.
I would have been a lot higher proof of despair, but you know, I decided to spend all mine on proof of or pure darkstone.
I love you do. I spent like 1,000 tokens already for the melancholy on goofy stuff. I feel you.
It's still my lowest one. I want to get it higher up because I feel like farming with shackles will help me out. And not because I might not use it in the originally, because I like just AoE swan songing with bringing alt in the party. So that is a trick, folks. Though, if you enter with a higher English, aka Zach with his 10 million English that he has, and then I enter, it's still going to be at Zach's English, which is cool. So I've been using my 4 English that I have right now, and then bringing another me, or having someone else join me in the party, and then just farming open world that way, which is a lot more chances for monsters. Now the downside is that if you kill the leader before the other ones, then you don't get the other rewards. That's the only downside with the strategy. So that's why sometimes I'll take and target the other things first if we're in a party, depending if we're using shackles or not, just so then whenever the other guy comes and attacks, then we'll be able to take and... you know what, I'm going to die here, but I better go with that. Rag events should be good for English dungeons, right? The dogs are tier 10. The dogs? Let's find out. You know what, shall we? Let's look at the codex. We're going to go with... what, monsters, or we're gonna go with tier 10. Check out the burb, give us some materials. I want to say yes, but I would rather have the game say it or not. So it looks like Spirit Arm is there, from what I can see. So Spirit Arm's worm, so it looks like it's most likely going to be one. And then Stonework is one, but where's the blood? The Bloodwork's probably in the first page because alphabetical order. Duh. Alright, so yeah, they're all tier 10 for dungeons. So we might be doing some dungeon farming, who knows, you know. I do want to level up my my melancholy as well. I got it up to 7 recently, but my goal is to try and get each one in the 10. And then when they're all 10, then we can just chill and relax and just take out a whole bunch of, you know, just spend them, or I can save them up for other stuff. Because that's the thing, I don't have a lot of reserves in all the material, in all the proofs. Some of them I do, some of them I don't. But I'm just like, yeah, I'd like to have a nice build up just in case, you know, something shows up in the shop that I want to buy. So instead of having to rush, you know, do a whole bunch of towers right now or do other stuff, I can just say, oh, okay, sure, yeah, I get it. You go, Chimera, with your B strikes. Alright, I don't want to die here because I don't know if I'm going to guarantee the one-shot them, so I'm just going to use Ambrosia. So as long as I don't get hit for at least 1600 damage, then I should be fine. Okay, there we go. That's good.
Who's got my stuff?
Oh, I see you. I saw you there, Ash and Phoenix. You don't use an
Look at
X health
Ashley.
because it's
Look at
not going to
Phoenix.
give me as much as I would want it to give. Literally half. So, please, Blights, stay. Please, Blights, I need you to stay because I'm going to finish them off with this hit. I wonder, Zach, if you can do open world farming for the event monsters with the whole candle things. Because remember that, you know, there are certain things that we got from Archpath and stuff that increases the chance of event monsters showing up. So technically the dogs are event monsters, and if you have the candles as well, like the affinity candle and the oculate candle, then it's going to make it only the higher ones are going to show up for the event ones. So that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts on it. All right, we're back here. The 15 minutes has expired, and now you will be deleted or terminated if people know what old school cartoon show that was from. I'll give people a hint. It's a reference in my room where the show is from one of my pillows. Even more of a hint. Because, you know, we need to make open world farming more exciting. You know, if you can get ancient stone from doing open world farming, then a lot of people would be like, oh yeah, I'm really interested in this open world farming thing. You know, somebody told me you can get ancient stone from doing open world farming. It's like, yes, you can. Step right this way. Be prepared to click on monsters that sometimes aren't on the map, as me and Zach know very well. When sometimes it's like, oh yeah, he's in the future like 10-15 seconds, so you have to click the home button or the dungeon button on your screen in order to refresh your page to show what he's seeing that you can't see. So that was a fun thing. Me and Zach had some fun little jokes and stuff about it, the different monsters and stuff. Big surprise. Hey, it's a guy that is now unmuted and he can talk now.
Did somebody say future?
Yes, we did actually. He is Mr. Future after all.
I'm just sitting here, thought I'd drop in for a few minutes to say hello. While I'm quickly drinking my coffee in this weather.
Ah, yes.
Taking an illegal break, huh?
It is raining and windy, and we've had pretty horrible weather the last 3 days.
Yeah, we've had some rain over here as well, believe it or not. You know, it rains in different parts of the world.
And I nearly had to be hospitalized this morning.
Uh-oh.
We didn't have that over here yet.
Yeah, technically that hasn't happened. I don't want that. You can keep that over there.
You win.
You win the battle, the car. All right, fine. You got it.
My left axis has been having more issues with all the stress in the last week, so my heart's not really going too good.
Uh-oh.
So
sounds like high blood pressure, not just high blood pressure, but high blood pressure.
It's going the opposite, actually.
Oh, so it's low blood
going
pressure.
High and low.
Oh, so you
Okay. Stress.
Yeah, so it's my blood pressure's dropping, and then it's causing pains, and then it's increasing, so it's going up and down constantly.
Well, I wish you
This is
the
what
I
the
wish you the
causes of
best
having a
in
high blood
overcoming
thyroid.
this challenge, this obstacle that you have, Dakaru. I know you're gonna make it. It's probably not gonna be pretty, but I believe.
And then it's got a message that the weather's picking up as well, so it's going to get worse in about 20 minutes apparently.
Uh-oh. Can we hit this ultimate strikes for big damage? We can.
You know, do you like my entrance? Another reason Taki has spawned.
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah, I was gonna call Vex, and then I realized Vex is in chat, and I'm like, oh, I'll join chat then.
Yeah, for some reason, a lot of people like to talk to Vexy for some reason. Sometimes she just finds you.
Hey man, someone global today was saying that like I think everybody, literally everyone in that place just talks to you at one point. And I was like, yeah. Cannot confirm or
Vexy's a
deny.
very wonderful person.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. She's one of a kind.
In these parts. That's true. I'm a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I'm currently I'm currently in a fight between myself and a second coffee. It's currently low HP, so I'm winning.
Well, I'm
Watch
glad
out!
you
Watch
didn't
out!
kill
Watch
it.
out for its ultimate move, though. Watch out for the random caffeine side effects to your body that it can inflict
Gonna
upon
hit you
you.
with overheat.
Too late.
Too late, he says. He says we're already here. The boss music already. It's like, why does it sound like coffee house music? It's like, well, because it's a coffee boss. That's why.
You've unlocked the coffee demon.
All right, this should finish it off. Just don't hit me. Please, don't hit me. Thank you. Yeah. In the game, like in the past, or it's still probably there now to this day. But you can support them by sending them a coffee in the game. There's literally an
You
option.
can support him and get a coffee that increases your crit temporarily.
But it's one-time use.
I still have one from back before Odie released all the extra stuff. I got one ages ago, and I still got it back in 2019.
Forever ago.
And I just celebrated my how many years from Pokemon Go? I was one of the first people.
Too many years in
Go.
Pokemon. Too many years. Too many years.
Hey,
Yeah,
I was too, buddy.
We all were. Trust me. I was a
Just use that
Pokemon.
golden bottle cap from this weekend on my clone Charizard.
I have I heard about the clone bottle cap. Have not done anything to get said clone bottle cap. Heard it's broken.
It now.
Well, then I guess I'll have to wait until they bring it back in the again.
I can guarantee you now, my account's older than yours.
I'm pretty sure.
We were the first country to get the game.
Yeah, you're cheating because you have location advantage.
Yeah, we got it first when it got released, and I got the game within 3 minutes of it being released. I am literally one of the first people to play the game.
All right, well then let's see what's your play date. I'm pulling up on my phone right now so we can see what your starting play date is.
Do this too.
Hang on. All right, hang on. Let me load my Pokemon Go, and I'll give you I'll take a screenshot of when I joined.
Oh yeah, see all the party hat stuff. Wow.
Yeah, the Go Fest thing, the thing they had this weekend, the pass will let you get that golden bottle cap.
I only had enough for 3 raid passes, and I actually got the shiny Zacian on my 3rd raid.
Congratulations, buddy.
Not bad.
All right, so
when we had the
all right, I'm gonna put it in the chat so people can they don't get confused. This is when I first started. This is when I first started Pokemon Go, so I'm gonna put it in both of the chats. So I want to see if people have an earlier date than me. Some people will, but I'll say it out loud once I finish doing this one. Alright, so it was 7/8/2016 is when I started Pokemon Go. Forever and a half ago.
I started there before you.
You started 7/7?
Yep, I'm going to put it in here right now for you. That's funny.
Alright, well there we go.
What chat are we putting it into?
You can put it into the Discord chat.
The Discord chat.
You can put it in the streaming live chat if you want to. Yeah, Mimic posted a picture of his.
Man, that's funny right right there.
What one's a streaming
Guys.
live?
I'll just tag you.
Yeah.
My anniversary just passed and I completely missed it.
Your anniversary
Didn't
just
even-
passed and you completely missed it?
Yeah, I like forgot.
Mine is the 11th of September for Orna. There you go.
Alright, fine. You win a
No,
whole
that's
month
fine.
ahead of time? Almost a whole, yeah, literally a whole month ahead. This dude got
Rest up.
6/7/2016.
At least we all got on at the beginning.
Yeah, we were all some of the, like, you know, the first few days for America at least. This guy's like, you know,
Oh, there's a party at mobile store.
yeah, so
I'm
one.
doing a clone Charizard because no one has them. Not many people even did that
Hang on.
event or kept them.
Hang on. Dude, you're not
So I
the
got-
only one who's got cloned. I got a clone Pikachu.
I bet. I got all the clones from the event because they did the
I had a
starters
clone
and
Charizard.
Pikachu.
I don't know if I like. I
I'd
probably
like
would have.
Charizard,
I probably
but-
would have collected them. I just probably never evolved them or.
I'm gonna say no to a girl. I'm gonna say now.
Did
I'm
that.
not gonna hang up there.
I said no.
Okay.
That's how you solve that.
All right, come on, Lotan.
'Cause
Come on,
you had
Lotan.
your tooth pulled today.
Yes.
Help my
Yeah,
daughter
I
get
had a
your
clone
friends.
Charizard, but I gave it the 13 cat one.
Lucky guy.
Yeah, he has my yeah, he's got my clone Charizard. Oh wait, I might still have enough different clones as well. Hang on.
You got me a
Um,
lucky Gigantamax and Teleon today. That was
Nice.
surprise.
I got 2 shiny Rayquazas off 2 raids on the event when I had 10 minutes between my work break. I gave one to 13 cat and I kept the stronger one.
Of course, that's what you do. You give him the worst one and hope it rolls better.
Well, before they nuked it, we forced Lucky Fight because we got Pokemon from 2016 still.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I still have Pokemon from, like, you know, in the beginning. That's my first ever evolution, or the one that I kept. My first evolution Vaporeon was my first ever Hundo. So I'm like, well, of course I'm going to keep this thing.
Thing is, I also play on and off. That's why I'm not level 40 because I just couldn't be stuck getting to 40.
I mean, for me,
right.
it was that was like after 40. I think it just went downhill for me. I mean, after I got to 50, I'm just like,
That's why
okay,
I'm not
what
level
else?
40.
What else?
Not that.
What else
I'm
there?
at 42 because I won't do the PvP stuff because I never care about any of that.
Oh, I mean, I just battled.
Hang on.
I just battled someone else's
I'm
alt
for-
account.
Time for a flex. Where's that channel gone?
I'm
gonna
it's
drop a
further
I'm gonna
down.
drop a flex on you.
Further down. All right. Sure, we'll take out this one.
Oh, I've lost the bloody chat thingy.
Don't lose the chat. All right. This should take him out. Maybe. Yeah. That was an easy one. Just taking out the Risen Crop.
I'm just gonna pop it into general for you. You like
Oh,
PvP?
I got chewed lumber.
The first event they put a legendary into PvP. I actually got the shot. This was from the actual PvP event.
Oh, very nice. The shiny Darkrai.
Yep, that was from the PvP event.
I remember when
not
that
the
came
raid.
out. I battled a lot of Darkrai to get my shiny.
That
took me
was
a lot.
actually surprisingly my second Darkrai during the PvP event. I got.
Your second shiny one or your second Darkrai? in
No.
general?
My first was a normal. My second was a shiny.
Oh, okay. All right, Kev, though, you can take and drop a couple of scrolls, and we'll see what you get from there. You can probably change back to a more damaging pet, or you can still go support whatever you want to do, buddy.
I need so much Team Rocket Raider Raw.
I do have Scrolls of Anguish, ZR, but I'm definitely not going to be just like throwing the I'm tempted to use them during the event right now, during the felling events, but I'm just like because I have this already right now. Do I have an outpost here? Yeah, I do. Good. So if I go here,
Free and holding if you want them, Kevo.
that's right. But I want you to wait until you get stronger Anguish.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be getting my English up for a little bit.
I understand. Take
Due
your
to the
time,
stress.
buddy. So I have this one right here. I have the warrior chest, and then I have a legendary thief chest already. Now, I didn't really see what this one was. We're going to find out right now what this ornate last martyr armor is going to be.
Green's no good.
I really hope that Discord will read the picture. If it doesn't, then if somebody wants to send me the SS's name of it, and so I can just copy and paste it, that'd be great. We're done with that. Gotta go to my Discord server, of course, because I have the SS. All right, please.
Oh.
Could not parse name from item. Gosh darn it. Well.
You shall
What are
not
your-
know.
It's meant to be you shall not pass.
I know, but that's not the fact that he couldn't identify the item.
What is it?
I know the reference point. I was just twisting it for the situation.
Both
Doesn't
are
make it
both
everyone
both
right.
are acceptable and both apply. We're gonna go with attack 52. Hello there, Alexis Black.
I'm gonna duck. I gotta head to Dunny.
All right, take care, buddy.
Be good,
Later,
everyone.
Oh, well, that's funny. If I actually put the right name. That's funny. I put everything but the name. It's like, well, of course you're not going to find it. Last... Is there a space in between the number one? Oh, the number one's after it. Alright, good. You can tell I don't do a lot of these manual ones that often. Hopefully this is the information. Item not found.
Sounds like it's all the information you're gonna get.
Yeah. I mean, if somebody has information they want to take and check it out and just tag me in the SS channel what the percent is, that'd be great. It's got 52 attack, 548 defense, 154 resistance, and you know, the standard 2% ward.
And 0% information.
And 0% information, yes. Alright, so let's see what's... Ooh, I see KevDog drop some stuff. And boy, did he. I can see some of the new stuff already. We're gonna go for the Menjas first. We're like the event monsters, just because they're easier and they're more. Well, it depends. You summon the raids, KevDog. So what do you want? You want to get more materials, or you want to take and farm some Ragnaroks? Because you know these Yetis are looking mighty delicious right now. I know I know Vexy loves her Yetis very much as well. It's one of her few of her favorite things. It's a few of her favorite things, you know.
Old Mingus does not like Yetis.
I still don't have the first
At
thing
all.
for the codex. And I've killed almost 800 of these, 752 of these things.
People usually don't like things that are similar to themselves.
He just can't get that ornate Yeti coat.
I have that problem too. I hate it. I've killed like 5,000 of them. Why don't I have them yet?
That's crazy. You killed over 5.
It makes me so sad.
I feel like you're exaggerating a little bit.
Oh god.
Down for whatever is okay. Well, that's cool. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Zach. It's a 171, so it's a fake ornate. Wow. Or as people would call it, a red legendary. So yeah, I'm definitely not. So can you remind me once again, ZR, why don't you want to take and swap over to the new English system? Oh, it looks like you don't have any English on right now, Kev Dog.
Hey, Kevin, you want some sausage?
Because this is weird. Because I don't see any English on. So, especially because they don't have English on, then we definitely can just take out whatever. Just to be quicker. Because I'm pretty sure mine is on English 6. Already. I mean, luckily, you know, you didn't drop a whole bunch of raids. But yeah, I don't know what's up, Kev Dog. I was, you know, I don't see no numbers on them. You know, you see the number and no number. But that's okay. We'll take them out anyway. Oh, you want to go for the badge. You want to grind a few more scrolls before switching. Okay, I understand. It's definitely a lot cheaper to farm the English scrolls with the old English, I think. Well, I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to swap from Ultimate Strike so you can change your pet to more aggro one. They're just going with Realm Strikes. So I'm going to go over to the dude with the bow and arrow, Mr. Corvus Oracle, to join the field. Just so I can be a little bit tankier here. We're going to sort by attack and then not choose that one. Let's see, is that the next one? 284? Yeah, I guess so. It's going to give me a starting war turn, so I like that. I don't know if I want to keep... I guess I have to keep that because I need the crit rate.
Did you avoid your hanging out? Did you avoid having to hang out with your friend? Which friend is it? So why don't you like hang out with her?
I do, but like different houses, like
Alrighty, there we go.
it's over to my house.
Let me make sure I have Realm Strikes on. It probably does it. Okay, it does. I have Elementalist, Mimics. Cool. Oh, you forgot to turn it back on. Yep. I've had that happen before. I've definitely had that happen before, Kev Dog. It's all good. It happens. You know, raids are raids.
A lot. I am. Let me guess, you're on Snapchat talking to your friends?
Oh,
Same thing.
well, yeah, Zach, definitely when you're in the 20s, I think, yeah, for sure, you can take and go a lot faster than farming old school English. But for most people, they don't have that English capability. I think, yeah, probably would be similar. Well, I mean, to be fair, I haven't really checked and see how much it is. Ooh, and I didn't crit there. That's not very nice. I guess I should buff up. Just blindly swinging first turn's not going to help anymore because they have Prism Wall, which is the party pooper. Make me have to use Elementalist. I don't want to take off the element, but if I want to do good damage, I have to. So you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
It's true.
It's crazy. I do 700k with just Berserk and low health. Of course I don't have the crit rate, so I'll be changing that. Then bump those numbers up, because that crit rate's not doing it right now. Can I get an extra turn? No, I can't. But, luckily, Cat Dog almost finished it off, but I got it. Oh, and I forgot to put on my second crit amenity, too. let me do that. That's going to boost up my damage as well. Let's see. This one is a lower English, so immediately it's got to go because the other one's higher English. We want a little bit of crit rate. I think this is actually going to work out fine. It better. Oh, looks like that was the other raid that we already took out. Oh, I see a chicken here, and I do like chickens. Doesn't matter what type of chicken it is, but I do like the fake cockatrice because that is the. It's not like a big meal. It's just like a little small meal of chicken, you know, little nuggets or wings and stuff like that. See, you know, Mimic gets it.
Yeah. Little baby bird, little rotisserie chicken.
Yep. I don't want to be petrified, so I'm going to do that. This. Okay, so that's good. 1.3. Now we're cooking with Berserk and low health, 1.3 million. And then I'm still not enough crit rates, so I'm going to have to change the chest to something else maybe. Or put in more crits. Let me find out. What am I at right now? Wow. I'm 1% off. Are you serious right now, game? And I'm missing crits?
Serious.
These people. Alright, fine. I'm going to take out a jewel creation. And I'm going to put in another Bristol's just so I don't have to worry about this. It's going to help out my tower runs anyway if I go with the max tower shard. But I'm probably going to go Blades of Finesse just because I don't want to deal with... I really don't think it's worth the Tynfeld spec for the amount that you gain. It's great, but for me that I just want to do a whole bunch of them, I just rather go quicker. What was I going for? That's right, blacksmith, so I can get the crits. Zoom out.
There we go.
I'm gonna go with the. It's at the top, which is easy to find.
Can I say something that's going to sound really, really funny? I was going to say, can I say something that's going to sound really silly?
Sure.
My farm has too many melons.
You're all melon out?
Not the melon farm.
Melons.
It's overstocked.
Wow, man. Farming people problems right there,
God,
man.
I'm a child.
She's all meloned out.
Poor Vexy's got too many melons and no do with them. Too many for her own needs.
Alright, here we go. Another Yeti.
Oh God, I'm 5 years old.
You're in good company. I'm the master of inappropriate.
There we go. Now it's critting. Now it's working. I can feel the power of the crit with me. Just have to make sure that he doesn't get Prism Wall off, and then we're all fine. Well, maybe getting that rod off would probably help as well. As long as he keeps on missing me, then that's all that matters.
Oh, my daughter's on the bro stuff today. That's gonna be fun.
The stuff. But luckily for me, I don't think I've gotten the perfect horns yet, but I have gotten... I don't remember if I got it from a Yeti or if I got it from the monument shop when I got my perfect Yeti coat. I was like, finally. Took y'all enough time to give it to me. Right now it's Godforge just chilling. Who knows, I might put it on my other souls. That actually might be a good use for it. Just put it on my other souls. Here, have a perfect Yeti coat. It's like, okay.
I did that for a while.
That is the fun thing about with traveling for work, is that I get to visit lots of settlements. And majority of them are not owned by people, or if they are, They're not strong enough to withstand my attacks. Simple as that. Like, this is my town now, or it is my town. You're just visiting it, kind of thing. You're just a tourist.
Well,
Like, I don't care how many times it takes it. I'll take you out. It's annoying. One person put his tier 9 alt in the tier 9 spot, and I'm like, why did you do that? Did you really do that, man? It's like, there's no way I'm going to take out an actual tier 9 heretic alt with a Stuart Golem fully set up because this guy knows his PvP stuff. Like, I think I took out one, but I think it took me like 5 or 6, like, just whittling down. Oh no! Finish it!
put a scary skeleton on him, dude. Put it on your other soul. Go in there and just spam it, and then watch him melt, no matter what he does.
I could do that. I could use a skeleton.
I mean, you don't have to change your build at all. You just got to put them in one of your spell slots.
Well, I like to kind of tailor my gear to see whoever I'm fighting, just because, you know, it's like, okay, if I'm fighting a magic caster or whatever.
If you just need to deal with him, that's all you need to do is put that one skill in. And you don't have to change any.
Look at you, Kev Dog, with all those extra turns over there. With his Dorito. There's 5% more chips in the bag. I'm just gonna full send it.
Do it.
I don't care. It's resisted. It's still doing big damages. One more hit should take it out. Go, Kev Dog. Horizontal slash, I believe. Or Epi. Yep, that works. Dude had literally like 79 or 27 or 79k health. So I was like, yeah, just one hit. That's all you need. One clean hit. Yeah, I guess we'll go with the Fenges first. We'll slowly take out one clan of the Ragnarok people at a time. So Fenge is gonna be first, just because she's gonna be easy to farm, because I can use their summons for extra turn for more crit chain for Corvus. So I'm gonna be responsible and buff first turn.
Ooh, man, getting old sucks. You do like all the other adults and start getting Adderall, but do it properly.
Ooh, all right, that's good damage right there, just with Mimics and Gunner and Berserk. 2 more hits should do the job. Just focus on taking out the little small ones if there's too many of them, Kev Dog, whichever one's the oldest for Fenja, but I think for the most part, unfortunately no summoning scroll, but I'll take my
Alright, let's go.
9 panaceas.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's a baby one. This one should be pretty quick.
What material are you stuck on right now?
I am stuck on Cursed Ordinite and Pure Darkstone. And I could have swore, and I don't like doing it, to RNG, or what the Orna Guild forecast said, it was going to be in the shop again tomorrow, but it wasn't there. And literally, Hypoon said it, I'm like, man, how could the Google spreadsheets lie to me? And then I was just like, oh yeah, and so, you know, Odie can change the new English materials a little bit if he wanted to, because he could. But everything else is pretty much adding up. Alright, this one was a quick one. I didn't even get my Berserk, because it was a little baby tier 8 Fenja. But these guys, they don't look like they're tier 8s. Yeah, these guys are tier 10s. Wow, same thing. First spell, first status immunity round as well. Ooh, okay, got a little close there. Good thing I put on tanky gear. If I had no resistance gear on, then I probably would have been dead there. That's why you have the panaceas and the power of the avidity.
What are y'all doing? Where are you going all the way over there? That makes sense.
Hello, Hayden. Welcome to the stream
Understand your logic.
on Discord. At the moment, I don't normally give new people chance to speak on Discord. Just mainly just watch and chill. If you have any questions, you can always type it in the chat. But you can also take and watch on YouTube and Twitch as well if you want to watch over there as well, Hayden. And we're going to go to the next Arisen Fenja. Kevdog, let's go. All right, cool.
Church at. See the third.
So yeah, I need to take a look at the calendar, just as the big calendar right now. So I need to take and open this page. So the main thing to focus on is that the Beachfeld event ends on the 8th, which is very important. So I really want to focus on that. Trying to do some more boss dungeons under endless. I'm mainly just feeling endless over boss, even though I get more probably doing boss dungeons. Just because I'm trying to go for my goal of getting to the Massive Forge over level badge. And on a good run, right now, using 4 Anguish with a Demon Forge Trolling Bow instead of a... Oh no, I'll avenge you, Kevdog. Oh, there they take you out. At least you got majority of the kill participation, which is good. But yeah, I think it's 100 trillion is my guess. I don't know for certain what the Master Forge one is. But considering how I'm right at 78 or close to 79 trillion, when I was doing my endless yesterday, I got a good run on one into like the deep 400s or early 500s with 4 English on with the Demon Forge Trolling Bow. The big part, not gonna like make up, not gonna take and pretend like it's gonna be reasonable for a lot of people to get these numbers, is that I have 2 ornate Concords as well, which is pretty rare, but that does lead to a lot. I mainly go for XP, I don't go for Orns, so I use the Mimic helmets. I have its Master Forge with the English one, so I don't think I have the God Forge in order to get the stats again, but I might have to, similar with the Trolling Bow. So I definitely might be down to run some boss dungeons. Most definitely to try and God Forge it. But if I bring it, then I'm most likely not going to be carrying, which is the downside of trying to Godforge a weapon, unlike, you know, piece of armor where it's like, oh yeah, sure, I can just work without this piece of armor because the weapon's going to AoE. So who knows, I might change and maybe bring back the mage dance or the sweep, you know. People remember that back in the day before the two-handed, how we had the old methods of clearing stuff that's now been completely taken over by the two-handed apocalypse. Let's see. There's another one. All the Fenges got to go first. Kev Dog, how many proofs do you need in order to get to English 7 for Agony? Or are you just spending what you have right now, or are you trying to save up for it? Because we could possibly get you to 7. If we can get you to 7, I got more raids at one of the location that's my actual origin town, not just where I have it placed at. I have a decent amount that of some of that 7 that I can take and do together, so that'd be pretty cool. Because, you know, 7 is greater than 6. And it runs with Kevin too, which is always nice. That's the main reason. Oh yeah, but I have the I don't think I checked my monument shop after the resets. You just level it today, so a lot. Lol. Okay, well, no, I understand. You know, it's definitely a lot. But believe it or not, like, you know, you can most likely get, if you're, like, serious, or if you're very determined or able to just kill raids really fast, you can get that in one day on 6. Like, you can get your, you know, whatever it is, 700 or 600 plus proofs of agony. It's just going to take a lot of focus and driven goal and purpose for that. Like, if I heard that, you know, Pure Darkstone or Cursed Ordinite was in Agony, you'd see me just start, like, ripping through, like, you know, raids with... I'd probably take the shackles off. You know, I did a little test or competition with my good friend Hypon, and I used shackles, he used without shackles, and he literally killed, like, 5 or 6 times the amount that I could and got way more proofs without the shackles on. So I'm like, well, that proves it, you know. His way is the way. He knows the way. The fastest proofs per time. I'm not looking for, like, you know, instead of going for quantity, I'm going for quality. Because it's like, sure, I'd love to get more proofs per kill, but if it takes me longer to kill it to get a chance for more proofs, it might as well be guaranteed to have maybe not as much or the same without the shackles in this scenario here. We can go Ultimate Strikes here, Kev Dog. Let's see if he got it. Nope, I did a good amount right there. I can finish this off right now. Probably with just the Realm Strikes. Yep. So that's another wolf dude down. I'm thinking we might just go somewhere else just because there's a good amount of raids right here. It's not a lot, but I'll show you what I'm talking about over at my origin town, and we can maybe decide on another wave vessel location. Maybe at I don't know if I open my workway vessel, my other workway vessel, because of course I can't just have one workway vessel. I need to have 2 of them. Maybe I'll have a 3rd one potentially, but this guy is named Library Kevo. He's a very cool dude, but I don't think I'd turn him on today in order to turn on the wave vessel. But I'm going to double check, and the answer is no. So that's like farther away from this, but not too far away from it. So this is what I have at my house, which is not my origin town. My origin town is over here, which is a lot different. And majority of this stuff over here is either 7 or 10. at the moment. So it looks pretty identical to the other spot. Because I've already trimmed through a lot of the stuff here that I didn't want. Now, a lot of these Risen Morgans are old ones, but I do have a couple new ones, like this wonderful 10 English Risen Morgan. I know Zach is like, I'm ready to do it. I can solo it with you. We can do it together as a team. I eat 10 English Risen Morgans for breakfast, he says. Ah, man, I'm definitely going to get over 2,000 by the, maybe even go over 3,000 by the end of this year, I feel, for Risen Morgans with the amount of Cursed Ordinite that I have to farm. It'll be cool. Maybe I might get a cool, like, little, like, congratulations, you got 2,000 raids killed for the first time, but, eh.
You get nothing.
You get nothing.
No, then forge.
Everyone, I don't have 20, Zach. 10 is the best that I got. I told you this. I'm not trying to rush to get the 20 right now. I'll come and I'll get the 20 in no time. But let me check out my monument shop and check out the English. Hello there, Cool Owl name. It depends. It depends on like what quality you have of both of them, Cool Owl. Because originally Swan Song is really good for a lot of things, but so is the Trev Staff. You know, if you're a magic caster. But cool, I have enough to craft a whole 2 more from that endless that I did and stuff I found on the map. So 2 more. And those furs are just gonna go up from these towers. I need about 520 agony. Okay. Yeah, that's probably gonna be like 2 hours of raiding, probably maybe 3, depending on how fast you get it per hour. I would say. What do you think, Zach? At 6 Anguish, farming raids without the shackles on. Yeah, I think it probably wouldn't take you more than a couple hours to get it, which, you know, is a good amount of time or not a lot of time, depending on your perspective. You know, if you're doing 2 hours at once, yeah, but if you break it up and doing like 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that, then it's like you're fine. Or just do like an hour. You don't need to do 2 hours in a row. Just do an hour. Enough for buffs. Because if I was to take and do a lot of raid killing, which I probably should have done, is 1, I would get my monument buffs, which are quite important, and then 2, I would use a bestial potion and small bestial potion for the extra pet action rate for your pet to help you out more often. You're like, come on dog, come on dragon, come on cat, you know, whatever you name your pet, you know, Rockruff, Super Woof Pet, you know, many of the names that I have. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll add Kev Dog. Oh, shit, I forgot to add. To check it, I have to go view distance now. I don't know. Can you tell us, Kev Dog? I can't really check because I mean I can probably check once I go Seeker to take in view. It's in theory I'd say it should be more than 5 for that. But yeah, I'm gonna add Kevo the Great back to the party, Kev Dog, so we can have another Kevo join the party. My little guy. He's gonna join it, and you're gonna go to his way vessel, which is right at this location. Oh, you have some stuff at your origin zone? Yeah, we can do that too if you want. You know, we can definitely go over there and wreck some house over there. So that works out. Let me just use my view distance powers right now and check my buildings. I just put them in at the edge because I knew I would need to run through the scenario. Almost 75. What do we got? Not what I wanted to see for that. Did these change for the materials? Yeah, the materials did change. Unfortunately, I don't need cave stone or pure water stone at the moment. Do they have the beaver things at the top? No, they don't. But I can check and see how much I do have through the currencies and going to recents or items and recents. Other? Maybe it's other? Yeah, chewed lumber I have 10. Okay. Now the fun part was just clicking on the snake. There we go. Oh, good. Let me just reopen my wave vessel so it doesn't go off cooldown. And we're going to head over to there. Let's see what goodies. Oh, he's got a very Halloween theme for his place, I see here, with the orange and the gold. Oh, do I see some Hyperions right here? Oh my goodness, this guy, he's got some raid stashes like I do. Like one over there. Yep, and one over here. Oh, that's a tier 8. Those are no anguish, so those are meh. These have anguish, so they're cool. No, the dude even has some Lincolnus here. Man, he had all the fancy stuff right now. The Wind Tamers, you know, it's a little bit. He's summoned some regular scrolls as well. I know the mimics are old. There's no Anguish mimics yet, but soon there will be. So that gives me an incentive to clean out the mimics that I have myself. To get Anguish mimics, which are obviously better than regular mimics, because wouldn't you want an Anguish Yeti coat? You know, sounds pretty cool to me. Let's just get it already good. But we're gonna go for these guys. I think first we're gonna battle some of the Hyperions, Kevdog. So with this one, you probably could use the dog. Probably just go dog for damage here, just fully buff up. I'm gonna just go pure realm strikes for myself. Just pure attack, and I'm not gonna use ultimate strikes or anything. Just pure realm strikes here. It's going to be beefy with 6 anguish. Things that have like over 30 million health. It's going to be a beefy boy. But I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. That's how it goes. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Sorry. Not as base Realm Sister Seeker. No. Not that one. There we go. Corvus Oracle. I was about to, and I was like, wait a minute. Where's all my damage go? I don't got no Oracle to help me out with the more power. There we go. I got my cool crossbow. We're ready. Just looking for Kevdog. So it's crazy. The day when the Beast Soul event ends, we already had our Great Felling events and questing events start in the Giant Steps and the Word of Legends. So there's only like 5 other events with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 events have started. We're gonna go mimics. Please no debuffs. Thank you. Yeah, almost 34.6 million health. He's a big guy. This Hyperion. Oh, I saw you tried to hit me. That's why I used the woo. First, I'm gonna go for the gunner as well. Try not to die, so I'm gonna chug a panacea here. Let's see. Probably gonna go for the attack tonic. I'm not gonna go for the berserk mushroom. I don't think it's necessary, or it's not really, because I don't want to lower my health too fast. But there we go. That's pretty good. 2.53. Oh, I got another hit. Yes, thank you, Avidity, right there, just by helping me take out, like, you know, a little bit over a third of his health. Close to 40% probably. And more crit chain. The Chimeras are doing well by reducing the defense, which is great. As soon as I get hit, I'm going to die, so I could have just used the Berserk 2 anyway, and probably would have been under 10 million health right now. But I think another 3 or 4 more should do the job. Hoping. Okay, maybe just one more. Okay, the crit chain's building up. Yeah, oh, that's right, because he doesn't have his deific channel anymore, so you don't have your boost to save you now.
Are you kidding me, dude? What a moron.
Nice, 6 million damage. You know what? In theme of the mimic, I'm gonna bring out the mimic gear. We're gonna bring the mimic or the merc to join us. And I'm gonna use the Beastfeld chest. Because I have enough crits on this to make me have a lot of crit. Yep, additional 4%. No English, just classic old school, because this is my second best one. It was my first best for a while until I got an ornate one with the holy element that was like 96 or 98. So I was like, okay, yeah, that works.
Not bad.
But I'm using the legendary because the legendary will get the job done. Because this is no shackles right now with 6, so I get my full stats. Oh, already tearing the tower down already on the first turn, Hyperion? Dude, in such a hurry. So let's see, my malices are these right here. So I have defend power, protection, summoner protection, healing, all this stuff is down, and then extra status effect damage is up. One attack tonic. This time we're going to go for the Berserk Mushroom because it's 25% more overall stats. We'll take all the powers we can get. And there you go. Now CowDog has his beloved cat with him. Last time he was fighting with the Chimera, even though still doing some damage. Alright, 2.7 on the first hit. I like that. Without any crit chain. So it can only go up from there. It does help that he has multi-channeling spells, so you can get that crit chain. Stacked up pretty nice, already at 4 million. The dude's spamming Word of Wardenite like he thinks it's gonna save him. Alright, one more hit should do the job. Yeah, even because... Yep. This should do it right there. 6.8. Nice. That Berserk Mushroom helping out a good amount. I don't think it was like super necessary, but I like using extra buffs. You know, all the damage classes just love like getting as many buffs as they can before they hit something, so they can see the big numbers. It's a chronic side effect or a condition that a lot of people have. Not everyone. Some people are immune to it. Some people actually play the game for, they say, fun. You know, whatever. Fun is very subjective for that person. But all joking aside, you know, big numbers are cool. Ooh, and I didn't get cursed this time, but I did get poisoned. And I'm gonna pop this Berserk Mushroom to make me tankier. And apparently I wasn't tanky enough to take 46,000 damage at 3,000 health. I wasn't that tanky enough. I probably would have had to be at full health. So you know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna do it the legitimate way and actually full heal when we fight this next Hyperion. Learn from our mistakes that we cannot, in fact, take an ultimate attack from a Hyperion. We're not him, unfortunately. But one day we might be. Got ornate shoes? Okay, that's the magic one. So magic power with the mana regeneration. I think it's 1% mana. I'm guessing it wasn't a good pair of shoes. It was what is it? A red legendary. Here, I'll send it again. I'm gonna go straight for the Divine Bastion. We're gonna play it super safe here. Super safe. Not risking it right now. I have 178,000 ward, and I'm definitely going to use it all to my advantage. Extra turn. Thank you very much. Gunner. Get a little attack tonic, and then I think we might do an antidote, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I'm still poisoned. One antidote, please. Oh, be careful there, Kev Dog. Don't be afraid to pop that panacea. Stunned with defense and resistance down? Yeah, I would definitely pop the panacea right now. Yeah, attack me. Don't attack Kev Dog. Leave him alone. He's got his cat beating him up already. He doesn't need any more of this attacks on him. Oh, they put me to sleep and they froze me. Jeez. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure Cure All will help that. Yep. Without healing me.
Yeah, okay, we get it, dude. Go away. Stupid. Oh, cool, yeah.
I should have used the Berserk Mushroom. That would have saved the... I probably would have already finished by now. Because I'd have been lower health. But that's alright. I think these next 2 hits, in theory, will seal the deals. I can't say it's going to guarantee, but I think my math... Hopefully my math is mathing right now. We're going to find out. 1... Yeah, I think the next hit's going to finish it. Yeah, there we go. Please give me something good. Or please give... Well, hopefully Kev Dog gets something better than what he got right now. But, you know, we'll take what... I'm looking for a good quality boots. I'm not looking for shoes. I'm looking for boots. There's a difference. And people know... You know, if you know, you know. To finish my collection. But, you know, it has to join it has to be either 90, 95, 96, 98 or higher than that in order to join the club, so it's not an easy one to get into, an easy club to join. Oh, wow. Alright, good. I take that. And I'll buff up before I use my Panacea so I can be as low as health as possible. So, one more turn. What am I going to do? I don't need anything from here. I think, yeah. I'm just going to go with the attack tonic. Then the Panacea. And then the Berserk Mushroom. Or let's see, how much? Ooh, 3.3. The first hit with the Berserk. 3.8. Yep. No more ward for you. You can channel the power of the gods all you want, but something tells me they're not going to help you out. Can you please stop making yourself tankier, Hyperion? Oh, I missed my Realm Strikes. That hurt.
Not bad.
When you're a Corvus, it hurts even more, you know? If you're just a regular Realm Strike, they'd be like, oh yeah, I'll just keep on going. It's like, my crit chain, all my damage. Now I have to take him out an additional 5 turns instead of 1 turn because I missed it. I'm back from that little mute break there. I'm just happy to see the beaver looks like it's here, or it was for some of them. Looks like it's optional. Ooh, fam solarite, nice. 14 tower shards. 1 proof of agony. Ouch. It's kinda stingy there, but so be it. I got 2 technically because I got 1 for killing you, so ha. Alright, to the next Hyperion we go. Oh my goodness. We're gonna go with this. These. Alright, good. The Titan's power failed. So yeah, you don't have the Ifit channel. Your Titan's power. You have the RNG coin flip of it. Alright, 2 more buffs, and I'm ready to start the Realm Striking. We got our Attack Tonic, and then our Berserk Mushroom. All those Coliseums are paying off. I finally have a lot of mushrooms in order to use for it. Ooh, it was an early crit, so it still hurt, but you know, we just keep on going. Yeah, just keep on spamming Word of Ordinite, that works. Already do 4.5 million right now, so I want to see the 5. Nope, another miss.
Got nothing powered up. Random stuck.
Back-to-back misses. Can I get a hit? There we go. Got a clean 4.6 and then to a 4.2. I got 3 ward turns left, so I have to finish this soon. Nope. Oh, not to disguise. I might have to just... Because I missed, just use the Word of Ordinite to guarantee that I won't have to run out of ward turns if I get debuff the next turn to use the Panacea. Nope. Kev Dog was the person that said, okay, time to go to sleep, buddy. And this should finish it. Alright. Let me see. So let me look at my stats right now, what I have. Because I'm wondering if it would be better just to do Blades of Finesse attack over Oracle. So I have 17,000 attack. I would gain like an additional like 5 to 10,000 depending on the range attack with Blades of Finesse. So yeah, you know, I'm gonna give it a try because I have the build literally for it.
Oh.
What you happy over there for, Mimic?
Nah, dying.
Alright, raids. We're gonna go with the we're gonna use these. Yeah, I think these 2 negative defenses will overall override that, maybe, but then I have to put more crit in this one. That's right, I had the different boots for different things. This one's the thief one, the warrior one had different adornments. So, what is the crit rate that we're just chilling at right now? Chilling at a very nice 69. I could just use Worm Song, I guess, just to get up to 79. Then deal with the 1%. No, I can't do that. I have slots in my boots, so we're putting in a Bristol, so I'll be at 81, and then some more Crimson Pinions. It's been decided. Hopefully your building's not too far away. Oh, cool. You have a Demon Forge and a Master
Right there,
Forge
dude.
just chilling right there. Shoes are 93, not bad. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, look, wow, first on the list. We're going to get the superior one because it takes away less attack than the higher one. Now I'm going to go with the attack. And, oh,
Sorry, guys. I gotta
only
get
2
you out.
famed. Well, it's better than just using superiors. So we'll just shove these in. Probably have to shuffle the extra legendaries and fames that I have from other builds over these if I want to use these shoes more often, because I'm pretty sure I have a good amounts. That's one reason why I like taking out the fake cockatoos, is to get these wonderful pinions here. Alright, cool. We are maxed out. So now what does the stats look like? Oh wow, so that was more than 10. That was 11,000 attack to the game, and I'm still have 1,000 defense, so I could get lower. So I'd have to do something like this. I have to do... No, not that. I have to do something like this, and then just do crit in here, which might be the play. Because this will now put me at... Yeah, 30... Oh my goodness, 31,000 attack. My goodness. But we can go higher. Or maybe we can still adjust the defense, not be at 0. The defense and resistance 0. It's like, nope, sorry, you are like max glass cannon here. Not just like a defensive glass cannon. You're a complete defense and resistance.
That's how I usually run.
It's like, take away all the stats, they
Butt
said.
naked. Yep. Give me a sword and let me poke stuff, and good luck.
Alright. Well, there's the icy ones. There we go. Thank you. All this titanium that I'm getting is going to use to upgrade my second pair. That one's going to be the crit one. I have one Beastfell garb for the attack and one for the crit, just so it's easy to not have to take and keep on readorning one over other one. Thank you.
Water.
Yes. So let's see, we're gonna go with the VEG. I think for now it's probably what I want to try and focus on, I would say. So we're gonna take. We don't need these jewels of creation here. Nope. We are in Swashland here. 3, 4, 5. How many slots do I have now? And it's yeah, 5 slots. That's 10% crit right there. Raids. That would be putting me up to 65. I need more than that. I need 3 more. 3 more spots must be taken as payments. So sorry, you gotta lose the rest of your attack minions. And then to be filled all with Bristols. Oh, it's lagging out with not taking out that one. So I think you just go back into it, try again, I think is what usually solves it. You change the position. Alright. Now I have to decide who I'm going to take their Bristols from, and I think it's this guy. This guy loses their Bristols because this is an old school, like, defensive based one, so all these Bristols now belong to me. Well, are reclaimed back. I definitely like taking out, I mean, I'm definitely not against taking out Lincolnus as well. Kev Dog, but Hyperion drops, like, I'm just down for anything that drops titanium or, like, just, like, materials that I need at the moment. So, like, titanium is one of them where I just constantly need it. You know, I've killed an inhumanly amounts. I think if I combine my judge kills and my Rift Judge kills, I think I have killed over 3,000 judges total in my days. So I've killed a lot of judges. All combined together. Alright, that should maybe be enough. Let's see. Go to crits. And I have took out 9. Yeah, perfect. I don't think I need 9, but it's always great to have some extras because I'm pretty sure I'll be trying to fit into another build. Like, that's what I want to do. Like, if I really wanted to take the time to just go through all my gear, like, remove all the adornments from the gear that I'm not currently using right now that I need, that are good ones. Like, just throw them in storage and then throw the gear in storage and then go back. But that could take, like, you know, not a lot of time, but it just feels like forever. Just to literally just go through the stuff and check out. Like, you know, all these Ashen Phoenixes have gotten me lots of opinions to help. So, you know, who knows? I might throw in this really good poor Ashen Pinion right here. It's only minus 36, or this broken one at 30. Because it gives me more crit rate. And then I can just throw in that extra pinion to make up the attack that I lost. So that's also another play I could do. But I just like going for the avidity because more turn chances is more turn chances. And I like this as a better thing than having to take and use 2 things to counterbalance it out. It's like the swash passive is just already doing enough already for this one. Let's see, is there another one or are we full? Yep. Add 1 extra. So yep, I only needed 8. So that should put my crit rate at 71. Perfect. I'd like it to be at 75 or 80, but this is gonna have to work for now. We're just gonna use a worm song. There's really, you know, that's all the adornments that the boots can fit. I don't want to change the helmet or that. So we are finally ready after 27 years of building and testing KevDog to continue to battle against the lightning people that you most generously drop. So thank you, I do appreciate it, KevDog. Here we go. Otherwise, I may have to relog into my game, like close it out and open it in order to take and get a fresh connection to the server. I've been streaming for about 2 hours now, so it's always good to just, you know, do a little reset to the game. You know, you know it, you love it. Here we go. The Cool Ranch Dorito. There he is. I'm just gonna go for it. First turn, Divine Bastion. Do your worst to me, buddy. I got 28k health. Oh, too late. Already Divine Bastion. Oh, these have shackles on. These have shackles on. I can tell now. All right, now I'm actually going to use Golden's Fortitude and probably Berserk Mushroom because I have to now. Because these guys are going to hit hard, so you better fully send it using Naganine's Brew if you want to be save on energy. Or you can just use potions to go over time, but I'm just going to go with the Naganine's Brew just to be like, you know what? Here we go. We're going for it. We're full sending it. I might use Smelly Mushroom too, just to have all 3. Yep, we're going to do it. I will be the Mushroom King. The Triangle Mushroom, or Triangle Berserks formation. Alright, do I have Quad Edge? Well, I'm going to have the Ward of Wardenite, which will be plenty enough time for my Berserks to chunk away at my health, which is what I wanted to do. Ooh. I'll avenge you, KevDog. Alright, I think this should be enough turns. First turn miss. Very nice, very nice. 7.5 first hit, 8.4. 7.6. 8.9. And then last one, 11 million. Damn. That's some damage right there. That's what the triple berserks do right there. That's the berserk power right there. It's very I can understand why people are like, oh yeah, I want to farm some Daganines. Ooh, 23 tower shards. We'll take it. Ooh, a little ancient stone. 11 proofs of agony there. So there we go. Shackles are worth it, it seems. So if you wanted to fight this without shackles, KevDog, you would have to take and turn off your shackles right now that are enabled, I believe. Or I don't know if it's if it guarantees to start it, like even if you turned off the shackles, if someone else started, it'd be different. I haven't really done a lot of testing around that, but I think that if you turn off your shackles, that it will make the raid just regular 6 again instead of shackled 6. We can test it. Maybe you can start, or not maybe. After this one, you can turn it off and then tell me when you did that, and then I'll start up another one and see if the shackles are on or not. No, these don't have the shackles on. They don't. I guess this is my different build. I'm not used to having this low ward with this many ascension levels, but I guess it does happen with a two-handed weapon. The two-handed weapon's pretty much carrying it. Here we go. 1 panacea. I think I'm not going to use the. I'm not going to go full on bust for this one. I'm just going to go with berserk mushroom and attack tonic. And hope this works. Yeah, I don't think it's shackled. It would have said so on here that shackles were enabled, and it's not. I'm just being silly apparently today and thinking what's going on, but not really knowing what's going on. Oh, extra avidity turn. Why, thank you. I should have totally used the Word of Ordinite there, but we'll deal with that in 7 turns future me. If I can chip away enough, then maybe I can do it in 5. Well, that's looking like it. Alright, KevDog, you got this. Don't use Sinatra. And last turn, did it with 8.5. Nice. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I got almost the 4 combo, but I just got 3 out of the 4 debuffs. Alright, fine. We're going to play that game, then I'll use this one. So whenever I use my Panacea, I'll get rid of that debuff as well. And then we're just going to chill and go Divine Bastion. This will definitely help take my health down. It's like having an extra Berserk. Just looks a little different. Different color Berserk. Let's see, I got his boots here. Be careful, KevDog. You probably want to use a Word of Ordinite right now. We're just going to go with another Word of Ordinite just for safety, because I'm not low enough yet, and I need my attack tonic. And 14 turns should be enough. I think we have more than enough here. Better not take that many. There we go. That wombo combo avidity hit just did big damage. Okay, the next one should finish it. Yeah, I didn't even need the other Word of Ordinite. Ooh, 21 Solarites. That's pretty nice. 13 Tower Shards. Decent. 3 Agony there. Alright. You know, a little bit of roller coaster of what we're going to get here. Sometimes you get good rolls. Sometimes you get bad rolls. Form. Let me see. I think there was...
Straight towards the freaking boss, too. Uh-oh.
Why
Race
is
to
it
the
not
boss it
showing?
is.
Why is it not showing? Okay. Apparently that one's just an anomaly and doesn't exist. Okay. Thought there was one that we already damaged before that was back here, but it's like they're all just new ones. I'm like, okay. Oh, nice. I'm just gonna go with the Golden Fortitude first turn. If you hit me, you hit me. You got me if you got me. Simple as that. But I'm at like max tankiness, and he did not. And now I'm a tanky boy. And then we go with the Divine Bastione. Now we can finally get the fancy buffs, like the Gate of Gunner. Originally, see you just went out the other 2 buffs, how much we do. Definitely a lot less, but it's still really good. So I don't really need to get the attack 1 and Berserk 2, but boy, does it increase the damage faster, but...
Oh, please tell me this is
Let's
day
see.
1.
Maybe 3 more? Yeah. And I just got those 3 turns in a row? Cool. They're like, okay, wish granted. 20 Solarite. Ooh, nice 22 Tower Shards. 5 Agony. Got some Broken Statue. Very nice. Let me just heal up. Let me just do this before. Just click the heal button. Alright, here we go. But yeah, I'll probably do like maybe 2 more Kid Dog, and then I'll probably do a little bit of towers, and then call it there. What I'm thinking about doing is after I finish, is go for a walk and finish off the towers while I'm walking, or at least like do like 1 or 2 of them, like just speed through them for like the first half. Like, I'm only going to take out the Krebos people if I see them, pretty much. I don't really... Like, I'll take out some of the easy mobs. Like, if they're just 1 mob, then sure. You got it. Ooh, I got my Divine Bastion off.
1. We're doing good.
Nice. They're being blinded and stunned.
Ow.
They were trying to make sure that I didn't get it off, but I proved them wrong. I'm no longer stunned. Nice. We go with this.
What the hell is that?
I can see you again. Woo!
Oh.
I do have blood shift, so I might as well just use that. That'll just save me so much time, actually. See, folks, blood shift still has a use in order to help you from not having to heal whenever you use a panacea to get mana back or cleanse something. Nice, got that little chain barrage there. Can I get another double hit? Nope, but this Hyperion's under half health, and luckily it doesn't have Titan's power failed him. He lost the 50-50, and now I I didn't crit. That hurt a lot. I'm gonna bank it on RNG. If I hit him, I hit him. If I die, I'll die if he hits me. We'll see. Alright, cool. He's channeling a spell set. I win. The last one, oh, nice. 23 tower shards, or 20 tower shards and 23 solarite. Got those mixed up. Ooh, nice. 7 Balarite. I always take and help restock on that Balarite. I never know when I'm going to need it next. I don't have, I have a good amount. 3 Agony is pretty reasonable. If that's like the lowest for 6, that's pretty good. Hoping it's the lowest. Alright, we're going to go against the Turing King Lincolnist. We're going to do a couple of the, we'll mix it up and do a Lincolnist for the last one and see if Lincolnist is going to give us something good. So for that one, make sure that you have something to prevent stunned. Whatever it's an armor or an accessory like a Ymir Vith or a charm that I'm putting on, you know, you want to make sure that you have that. Because whenever he does his big ability, he will stun, has a very, like 100% chance to stun you. And okay, 6 Solarite, 17 Tower Shards. A little bit lower in Solarite, but I'm happy anyway. Because I got 5 Cave Stone and 5 Agonies. That's better than 3. So, prepare yourself. We're going to fight the kitty cat that's holding a sword. Step 1, we need to take out these, and I will be able to do that. Maybe I'll get an extra turn here. I will. So I'll do right into Golden Fortitude. Not in the Word of Horde Knight, because I do want him to hit me a little bit if he wants to, but he didn't. So here we go. Safer. We're going to go with... I'm just going to go Panacea here just because I want to drift down with the Berserk. I'm going to use a Mushroom here just for safety. And stats. Mushroom's a lot cheaper than using a Naganine's Brew than having to use a Panacea after that. And oh, good thing I did do that because they were trying to get me. Alright, this time I got to remember to use Worm Song because I didn't. So this is going to guarantee if I combine it with Blood Shift, then I will be critting. Well, I've already kind of guaranteed to crit right now with my Realm Strikes, but hopefully this will help out with the damage with the temporary attack. Nice, 2.3 million from a resisted attack. Yeah, it's not like big numbers, but I don't feel like using Elementalist if I'm already this far in. Oh, let's see if Kevdog learned his lesson of what to do here whenever it's his turn, because apparently I still have more turns. I really thought it was his turn, but there we go. We're gonna see. Yep, there we go. Good thing he did, because he got hit there. And bam! 3.7 million resisted damage. Pretty nice. I'll just do it manually. Saves me a little bit of time. Maybe about the same. Alright. Let's see. What do we get from this Lincolnus? A Bristol. We got ourselves a Bristol and 5 Agony. We'll take that. That is, that's good. We'll take it. That's a victory right there. Getting a Bristol is a W. Getting good gear is another W on top of that. So, you know, sometimes we want the more W's because more W's. But I'm going to take and craft my tower build now that I'll be using for Dorado. I'm going to be going Blades of Finesse. I'm not going to be using it in Titanfeld spec. So it's going to be different than what the build that you see is right here. The weapon's going to be the same. Maybe it's going to change to the Swan Song. We're gonna find out. Swan Song Envy Towers. So I'll be using something like this right here. And I want to make sure that I turn the Ascension Shackles on, I think, for this one for more tower shards. We can check right now by teleporting over here to go to the building and see exactly how much tower charge we gained by having the shackles on. So right now we're currently gaining 20% tower charge right now at 8. So that was like, you know, now it's around like 15, between 15 to 18 of the old English, I think. So like approximately like double, or like, you know, maybe a little bit higher than that. You get 20%. I mean, people that have the old English system, they can tell me like what is roughly around 20%. But if I take out the shackles, it goes down to 9.5. So I lose 10.45% by not using the shackles, which then would make I can make up the difference if I use the time felt spec to get that 10% back. If I didn't have the shackles on. So it's like, it's just better, I think, to just use the shackles and use Blades of Finesse than trying to use both of them together. Because if you use the shackles and Timefeld spec, you're just not, it's just not a lot of damage. You have to be like Beowulfs can get through it probably pretty easy, because they can just let their pet just one-shot people with, you know, 15, 20 Ascension levels. Or where's it at? 28 right now at this one. So yeah, I'll enable the shackles. I think I can do it with the shackles, with Blades of Finesse. We're gonna find out what are my stats with the shackles for towers. So that's pretty good, being at 28, having 5.2k magic and 11.3, almost, well, close to 11.3. Probably both of them are, but for numbers, so you take 65% of them, or cheapo just say just split it, take and add the numbers and split it in half. That's roughly what you're going to get around that. So like roughly like 8,000, maybe closer to 9,000 magic, which would probably do the deal. I mean, we're going to find out. If it's not, then I'll turn on the shackles off and go something different. But alright, anybody pick which tower we're going to do. We have all 5 of the towers here. Whoever yells out the first tower, we're going to go with that one first.
Oh, Prometheus always wins.
Prometheus, alright. Well, Mimic has the advantage of being and then Kev Dog said Prometheus too, so it was going to be a Prometheus anyway. Alright, here we go. We're going to change our pets to the support lady Themis. There we go. And we're just gonna chill and climb through and see how much this Swan Song is gonna do with maximum magic and Blades of Finesse with this amount. 32 is not bad, considering I have no buffs right now. Yeah, 30, 31, 32k for a Swan Song. I can work with that. We can cook. We can cook with that. It can only go up from there. Yeah, I'm just going to take the easy way out and go with the Valkyrie. Because I know my damage range now. I know which ones that I can't fight with, like, taking multiple hits. So let's see. Ooh, we have one Kerebos pack, so I'm definitely going to take that one out. But what's in the chest? A Blessing, it seems. The temporary attack 2, so... Made me lean Swan Song now. I mean, going away from Swan Song and going over to the Gandering with that. But who knows? Maybe the next chest I can get temporary magic too, or something with magic. Okay, nice. Floor 4 is one of these. So that's good. Apparently my crit rate's not completely dialed in right now. Ooh, 18 pure Darkstone. Thank you, towers. I'm farming for Cursed Ordinite and Pure Darkstone at the same time by doing towers. Alright, we got resistance. And there's a temporary magic, so wasn't quite exactly the next chest, but we'll take it. But I'll definitely still prefer to use Horizontal Slash to take out a Berserk Snake Lady. Let's see, what do you think? Should I go down the path of Nidhogg or the path of the Balder? Folks, what do y'all think? Balder or Nidhogg? The harder choice would be going for the Nidhogg, so I'm going to probably just go with the easier choice and go with the Balder. I want to do 44k with this. That's pretty good. Because I knew the 44k wouldn't one-shot the Nidhogg, so I'd have to bank on killing the two smaller Valkyrie dudes on getting an extra turn. Like here, it would be close, so I'm going to see just for science. Oh, cool. Can I hit some more? Nope, I can't hit any of those, so that's why I have Perfect Shot, folks. I like bringing Perfect Shot for towers to deal with these pesky low health Pegasus. Easy, just fire a couple Perfect Shots and you're done. What do we got here on 8? 2 chests and some more Pegasus to beat up. Let's see, any stragglers? Nope, don't see it. Alright, go back over there. Here we go. Once again. Let's hit him again. Perfect shots. And then one more perfect shot with the avidity. Thank you. Or parting remarks. 30 sandstone. We'll take and build up some more of that. Easy puzzle there. So I'm just waiting to use my keys on the harder puzzles that are out there. I'm just like, nope. If I don't have if I have the keys, I will spend the keys. They literally gave them to use them for a reason. So another 18. What are you shackled for towers? Kev Dog. All right, you know what? We're balling. We're gonna face the Nidhogg challenge here. I got 2 turns. All right, so I can work with that. Okay, so you have 3. Okay, yeah. Power of avidity, folks, right there. That is the definition of avidity. We'll take out this dude as well, just because he's one of them. No shackles. Are you using a crit damage amity as well, like a 40% crit damage amity, or are you just using for your build, or what is the amity that you're using? And then also, it's like, you know, I happen to have, like, you know, over 190 ascension levels difference, which, you know, makes 197% of a difference. Okay, I got the crit buff myself. Nice. So this is going to help fix my crit rate now, so I can hit better. Yeah, you know, it helps just a little bit, you know. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to go with Gandering here. We're going to see how it is, because Gandering probably just feels better. So let me go with Gandering. Building Gandering off of this build here, because that other one's a different one. So we're going to go with we're going to try and get this thing Godforged right here, so let's put that right there, keep that there, change out the helmets. We got the crit buff, so we don't really need crit here, so we can go with the that one. We can use that one, yes. Actually, I was doing something with this for avidity, maybe? Let's see, because yeah, I lost a lot of avidity. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, I was literally cooking with this. I don't care about the extra missing parts there. This should be pretty strong damage right here. Let's see how I deal against the succubus. Maybe they'll one-shot me because I have 0 defense now. Nope. Yeah, I'll just try to debuff my stats and buff themselves. Ooh, puzzle. Whoa. Attack 1. I can't pass up. I'm not in that much of a hurry in order to skip a Carmen right now. Sometimes I am. I'm like, oh my god, I have. Oh my goodness, sorry. Oh my goodness, you know. Oh my golly. Oh golly gee willikers. You know, I only have 30 minutes in order to do 3 towers. You know, I'm gonna be doing these towers pretty fast if I only have 30 minutes to do 3 of them. You know, trying to get at least 2 of them completed within the 28-minute marks, and then the last bit of time I have, I can just spend just all in the last one. And I won't be able to leave, but it's like, I can full clear it if I want to, or, get more shards out of it to make up for speeding through with the other ones to even it out a little bit. But yeah, this feels pretty good, having attack 1 and an attack 2. This is gonna, and I got temporary all. I can't pass out the worms, I have to, They're keys, sandstone, You gotta get those kills. Ooh, wow, that was some good damage there. That's the power, the power of buffs. 19 titanium, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. There we go, got the puzzle. I don't feel like messing with the harpies. Let's see, what am I getting right now? 188 for tower floor kill at 16. Ooh, hello there. Yeah, I'm doing like 90k damage. I'm pretty sure I can one-shot these Pegasus right now if I wanted to. Yeah, feels pretty good. I don't really need to mess with the Ronin. I'm pretty good on Nightstone. I know as I start ascending other classes, I'm sure my Nightstone and other materials will go away pretty fast, but yeah, we're just going to perfect shot you, buddy. But yeah, also we can go with the stats, KevDog. If I look at my attack stat right now for tower, I currently have 14,000 attack at the moment, which is probably the most I can have because I have 0 defense for using the shackles. So my ascension levels is giving me a good percent of it with the 28 that I have right there. And not bad, I have 2,500 dexterity, so I'm so close. Yeah, I think every piece of gear here has dexterity. Yeah, this has a little bit thanks to this. This has dexterity, that has dexterity. So we're working on it. Even this has dexterity too, because why not? All adding up together. Yeah, you're about 4k low. Well, like I recommend, like if you can farm a lot Ashen Pinions, farm a lot of Bristols, put that in your gear. That's going to give you a lot of stats right there by having the Blades of Finesse. Hopefully you got some good Beguiled Y gear. Beguiled Y gear. I don't know if it's, I thought it said like Y or something like that, but you can see it's like very helpful for me to get that negative defense threshold and have mana, because that's one of the things sometimes you'll sacrifice is going swashes. Not having mana even with the shackles on, so this helps with the shackles just because it's so much raw mana. Here we go. Chimeras, always gonna have time for you, buddy, because now I can one-shot strays. I'm not really afraid of strays now. So what am I in the 200s now? Yep, 200s at floor 20. Makes sense going up, so everything's gonna be 200 plus. Floor Guardians. Alright, here we go. You know what? I'm just the easy way out. Just perfect shot him. Pet can't block that. Fallen Beowulf. I had 2 turns, so if the first one didn't kill him, I would hit him with another one. So I didn't believe that these guys were tier 10, and then eventually one day I found out that I got Proofs of Torments. I'm like, wow, I can't believe I've been skipping these guys my whole time. I think it was Abu or someone else. I'll take out this Mighty Griffin too, just because I spent a good amount of keys doing some hard dungeons, so I need to recuperate that. Hello there. Oh wait, another tower chest. What are we gonna get here? Resistance. Nice. I think we got most of the buffs here. Yeah, I think around this area is where I'm gonna start kind of like full clearing in the 20s. I think this feels pretty good because I'm getting a good kill ratio for the time investment right now. So I'm not gonna do all the strays yet until like maybe in the 40s or 30s. Just depends on the stray, I guess. Like this one. This one's just a Demeter, so we got that. No problem. Easy 56. Come on. Realm War, nice. Arc Alchemy from the Bestial Bond 1 coming in clutch. And then they gave me a Nightshade. I didn't need that Hardened Steel though, so thank you for that 14 tower RNG. Maybe at higher Englishes, I might need the Foresight, but I think right now I'm good by being in the positive. But if I was in the negative, then maybe the Foresight would have made a little bit of a difference. But I feel like Foresight isn't that heavily weighed here. Oh no, I need to take and do the single target. That's right. We're going to spam horizontal slashes. Not bad. You're going from goofing first turn, then getting extra turn from goofing off. And then use 3 horizontal slashes and then only get missed. And then dodge the one that survived me. So pretty good. Ooh, magic. Puzzle key. Okay, I think I'm fine for the puzzle keys. You can stop now. I have 7. I don't need 7. I'll take them because I can't return them back. And that's nice 2 proofs of Torment right there from that Titan Guardian pack. So thank you, Guardians, for helping me out. Horizontal slash, dodged, and second one hits. Ooh, a miss. Twilight Zone, I was started to get low on that, so glad for that. Ooh, these are 2 Arisen ones, so more torment chances. Woo! There's the straggler. I'll take you out. Immortal Magus. We're halfway there.
Oh, Iron Eye. I'll be. The boys did it. I didn't believe in them, but they got the championship.
But you were
Attention.
what are you talking about? For sports or something, maybe?
No, we beat this guy in the game.
No, okay.
We've been playing it for like an hour and a half and finally beat a match because I kept getting stuck with a bunch of people that didn't know what they were doing. Each one of those costs you 45 minutes of your life if you make it to the end.
You can have a good 45
One
minutes,
match
or you
for-
can have a not so good 45 minutes, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it is a coin toss.
So
And at the end, it's just a little RNG grab
it's
for
a
relics.
spectrum of RNG. It's a lot of different RNG factors. It's like, is this
Yeah.
person just trolling and know what they're doing, or is this a new player and they really don't know what they're doing? There's a difference between that.
Yeah, you can tell pretty quick. I had a guy trying to get me to help him beat the first boss, and he'd never played any Elden Ring games before or any Dark Souls stuff. I was like, oh, buddy. I mean, I'll try. I was like, but I'm not good enough to solo everything with 2 other people. And I was right.
Oh, nice.
We failed the
15.
first 2 times, and then we got a third person that knew what they were doing too, so between the 2 of us, we knocked it out.
Oh, so you're just trying to collect people to take in.
It's 3 people playing a match at the same time. So if one of those people are bad or don't know what they're doing, there's a good chance you're not going to live. You know?
Yeah. Horizontal slash attack.
So I pulled almost 200 million off one dungeon the other day.
200
During that
million
nice little
orange?
collaboration of orange. Yeah,
Wow, that's a good amount from one dungeon.
it was not bad. Hard mode, bud. Farm gear all the way.
Ooh, 21 titanium.
Plus we had triple Orn bonuses, so it was magical. I was getting
Oh yeah,
like
because you had
5,
the
6
Splunking, you had the
million,
Splunking event, the temples, and
the temples, and the shrine. Yes, sir.
yeah, you're getting. I mean, you got more than me just because you actually use the Orn temple and you use a court justice outfit. I don't, but I still make roughly about the same that you do, roughly, like, you know, not too far. Like, I make like 150, 160 million.
Not bad.
And, like, if I were to God Forge my trialing bow, it probably would have been more. Probably like
Oh
170.
man, I need to do that too, but it will not God Forge.
I think we need to do like a God Forge party. Like, just summon a whole bunch of
Up
crest,
for it.
and then just like
And then
everybody get together
Whoever's
and
not carrying, just go deity and strap up. Wear all your Demon Forge gear.
yep, but yeah, just pretty much go like, you know, like for us, we can in like regular gear, we can just go 1 HP and kill them with an attack. But other people can too at full health, which is better because then you can just hide behind them with the Horde of Wardenite with full health and just be like, please God Forge my gear.
Yeah, and with us, we can just, whoever's running it, the rest of us can switch to deity and put on all the stuff. Roll the dice, use some crest. I'll make sure my stuff's open tomorrow.
Cool.
Just in case.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure,
I mean,
like,
the memory hunting event too, I would like to have that God Forge just to get better memory hunting rewards right now.
I don't think that affects the rewards for memory hunts, the quality of it.
Yeah, well, the God Forging improves the stats, the bonus stats, doesn't it? Same thing.
It
with,
doesn't.
Like, quest
It doesn't. I don't think it get. I think it's already at 10%. It doesn't go up above beyond 10%. So you just get it at 10%, and it's at 10.
Oh.
That one's a little bit different. They're like, no, we can't make it too overpowered. You know. Hey, it's Kev Dog.
I mean, they could have, but they
Hey,
didn't
there,
want
Kev
to.
Dog.
Okay, so do I set myself up and play another round? Yeah.
He said, yeah. This is where we use the key for. To get another key back, of
I don't
course,
have
you
all
know,
the
the
things
trade.
yet.
A key for a key.
Alright, so I want to be that guy. I do. I want to be that guy. Let's cause the shifting earth.
Let's see. Let's try and take some predictions. How many tower shards do you think I'm going to get? Your YouTube's lagging too much? Well, that's the good thing. You can take and come over to Discord too and watch as well. You know, that's why it's different options available for everybody. Some people don't like watching on YouTube or Twitch, and they would just rather watch on Discord, and they can do that too. You know.
I want to do the rotted woods though.
Of course, I would prefer people like, you know, heading towards YouTube more, just because with all the crazy stuff that's going on right now with Twitch itself. I don't like, you know, sure, I appreciate Twitch, you know, everybody on Twitch, but it's like the platform just doesn't look very stable right now.
Not impressed with this relic build.
Like, I definitely could have gone down that route and be like, oh, yeah, we're going to play these sponsored games, guys. Hey, go download this game, and, you know, I get commissions that way. But it's like, that's just not what I want to do right now. Like, maybe at another time in my life, I'll be like, sure. But I'd just rather just have people, if they want to, they can just subscribe through Twitch in order to support, like, or just watch the video, you know. You don't have to, like, donate that anyway. You know, it's meant to be free for everyone to watch. These arcane trolls, they're trying to get me, but I only got hit by one, so that's not bad. But I'm thinking maybe, like, I'm hoping for, like, a 35k tower shard range for this tower. Since I'm at 15k and I'm going to floor 35 right now. I'm hoping that we can get at least 2 guardians per floor. And definitely having 2 stragglers is nice, because now they're starting to give 94 and this is trying to give it for 100. Or close to 100. Hopefully. Oh, 98. But, you know, a lot of good stuff. This one's still a little bit easy, so I'm not going to use a key on that one. If that one's like an 8 puzzle for the lock, I'm going to just use a key on it. I don't want to deal with an 8 one. I could do it, but it requires you to do the patterns, so luckily it's only a 3. So I got that one, no problem.
Yeah, let's do that.
We're just gonna go for the
Alright.
double envy. Yeah.
Alright, so. Driver Dark. The Shrouded City in Naklato. Or however that's pronounced. I'm sure I butchered it. I don't care. I'm going there to destroy everything anyway. Why respect the name?
There we go. Get that extra damage with the elemental attack. Come on. Nice. All that for leather. 23 leather. Better be some high quality leather that I got. Oh gee, another puzzle
like the
key.
timber
I
thing.
have 10 keys now. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna spend keys. Just still got enough floors to use one for each floor, and then if I don't need it, then I just spend a whole bunch on the floors, open it up
I
stuff.
like how the whole Canada event's based around a beaver.
Yep. We have a friend.
I know they're
named-
having a good laugh.
We have a friend named Corvain, or Corvin, and he has like a beaver profile. So he loves beavers, so he's like having a blast during this event right now. I might get the beaver pet. Seems like a pretty fun pet to have. You could technically use it for PvP if you're a Beowulf or you have Bishop on 1 because it gives you 2 starting war turns, which is pretty cool with that. So that could be the equivalent of like just using the same amity for everything and just changing the gear. That'd be pretty funny. It's like I use Crit Bestiomon for dungeons, I use it for towers, and I use it for PvP as well. It's that powerful. Not in every scenario, of course, but for these it does. The horizontal slush. Yeah. Let's see, what does this dark slime give me with the horizontal slush? It's 96, that's pretty good, so that means this tower guardian mob has got to give me over 100. Has to. Yep, 106, barely over 100. Like, we qualify over 100. Oh, a Kelpie pack. My nemesis against Arcane. What's your height? What's your Kelpies? Actually, Kelpies, the Krakens. Not bad. Alright. Give me your dragon pack. And we got, how much did we get here? 104, that's pretty good. Up we go. We're at 21k. So if you didn't hear the question because it was lagging out Kevin or anyone else, you know, want people to guess roughly how much tower shards I'm going to get. And I think I'm definitely going to get more than 25 now. I'm bumping mine up to the 30k, maybe 30, 35. Or, I mean, I already said 35, but I'm getting like 35k potential from here. With 10 floors left, so we can get some good stuff for these 10. Like this one's a 2 floor, pretty good. And then multi-pack mobs, that's gonna be better than just the single ones. Oh wow, yeah, that just gave over. This is gonna give over 1,000 just here, thanks to the Immortal Lord or the Immortal. Okay. Oh, that one is an Arisen Thor pack right there that stands before me. Or besides me. Alright, there we go. Nice. Little proof of torment. Every bit helps. I don't think I recall checking, or maybe it wasn't what I liked for what the proofs of what the demon working tools in the Anguish Crucible are right now. I don't remember it being agony when I checked it 2 hours ago, or a little bit under 2 hours ago. We'll see. Ooh, wow, 3 proofs of torment there. Still got the damage. Alright, Fallen Heretic Anubis. Time to give me like 3 or 4. Where's the torment? They said, no, we'll give you none. Like, fine.
How about
Be like
0?
that. Ooh, 31 Avalonor, not bad.
Still down there fighting that thing. Gosh,
Alright,
not even
Ronin,
doing
it's
that.
go time. Nice. 111 from the Ronin, that's pretty cool. This slash should take it out. Nope, it didn't. Right, one more. There we go. All that for 1. Oh, wait a minute. I see a Hades. Hades with the skeleton dudes. I see you. And thank you for giving me a proof of torment for this floor. Luxury Nightstone is always nice. Ooh, the Stragglers of Mimic pack. Or a Mimic King pack. The Anubis, Mighty Yeti, Mammoth Acolyte, and of course Nidhogg. But I'm just gonna 2-shot, or almost. Wow, 208 health the Anubis had after those 2 hits. He was tankier than the Nidhogg apparently, which I thought was much tankier, but I was wrong. Oh, we're so close. 28.8 on floor 47. I'm just going to zap him here just to make it easier. Because I don't need to have any attack buffs to zap him, and I don't need to worry about any keys. So many keys. Yeah, slash. Horizontal slash 3. Alright, Orichalcum, I'll take more of that. So I'm at 30,000. This one's only, unfortunately, a 1 pack, so it's going to put me close to 31,000. So the 33,000 is not completely gone. Yeah, it's going to give me 115 for a little guy. And then the troll, 500. So it's 30k, 30.8k. Foresight buff. Ooh, we got a good amount of stragglers here at the bottom. A little Odin with the Valkyrie pack. And then we have ourselves a Immortal pack. And this is one of the few that have faced this one. So, okay. Really good. Took out all but one, and then he missed me. Luckily, he wasn't triple attack buff. So, ooh, we're getting tower shards from the floor, so that's going to be helpful, because that means that we guarantee get tower shards from the final chest. Yeah, it's a simple puzzle, but rules are rules. I gotta spend those keys. And I conclude with 8 keys. Ooh, and more Nightstone. That's almost 33k before we fight the tower. Now, when fighting this guy, there's one thing that I like to do. Is it's going to help just by going to Corvus. And I'm going to put every single protection against him I can. I don't know if I already have it saved right here. No, I do not. So I will use the Razor, I will use the Near Vithra Charm, and I'll use the Anwin Ring. So literally he cannot bleed me, or burn me, or stun me, or anything like that. He can probably blind me if he wants to do something like that. But Amagon's Razor, or however you pronounce that, prevents you from being bleeded, which is amazing. And you know, it gives me a decent amount of reward for an offhand too. And I have the negative 80% dragon resistance Amity with 5% dark, so I'll be using ultimate strikes, which will be with this. But I think I found the purpose for the Bristols. Let me just type in and then let's just see what bulwark options we have available. Well, luckily we already have one with crit available, so that's great. So voila, there's our crit one. Is there going to be enough crits? It's going to be close. 56 plus 5. What does that put me at? 60 something. Tower 56. Oh, I need 2 more percent. Jeez. Jeez and Pete's. I guess I should put those in the weapon. Let me go put that in the offhand. Can I put the bristles in there? I think I can. Into the Amagon's Razor. That'd be funny. Make sure there's no other empty slots in the gear. Nope. Only that one. So, yep. We're going to go to here. To the Alchemist. Dormant. Here, we're going to put the crits. And then here we go. 2 Bristols right there for the right amount. And it's just a slight dip in the attack. It's not like I'm losing a whole bunch of attack here. So we'll take that. To have our crit rates be good. And now it's time to vanquish this Prometheus. And hope that I claim a new a better augment for it. So here's what I have right here. I have the permanent status faded chance plus 1%. I don't like it, but I think that was like the least bad option out of them all that I saw.
That's saying something too.
I'd have to take in double check over whatever one that was. Wait, didn't I use Word of Ordinite? I'm like, nope, I didn't.
An archer fight?
Where is it?
Fight between archers. There's one down.
Oh wow, first one's a miss.
Time to get the rest of them.
Alright, this now he's actually starting to hurt, so I need to get lower health faster. Yeah, I'm spamming Word of Ordinite to build my ward back up. Luckily the blight got him, and then my should be tanky enough now to do some good damage with this. Alright, that's gonna help. Yeah, 1.8 is not too bad considering I lost attack 1 due to the thing, but that was a 4 million right there. Okay. Well, can you do that like a couple more times? Ooh, that kind of hurt. Oh, that's right. My resistance 2 went away. I need that definitely if I'm fighting this dude. And then we're gonna take in, just use a Word of Ordinite because I need the ward. Oh, I definitely needed that. 2. That's. My goodness. Alright, this has to be my chance where I can go for the attack. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna go for it. That passive mana regeneration helping out. Just gonna keep on going and believing in. Oh, man, the crit went away. No. I definitely need that. Alright. Chucking the eggnog. Please. Please hit. Oh no, he's towering. No. He's healing. Shit. It's not good. I'm gonna try and stun him. Oh my goodness. 1,071 health. Good ward, practically health. Man, this is not an easy fight here with this damn debuff. Alright, I could have him. I could have him right there. Alright, I got him. Hey there, Vexy. Alright, how much did I get total from this? 33.5k. So that's not too bad for like waiting till like floor like I think it was like 21 or 20 in order to start full clearing, and like not full clearing all the stray mobs and just me full clearing the guardians. Sometimes I do got some stray mobs, but yeah, so that's good. So we are now at almost 900k. So if I can get to like 1.3, 1.4 maybe by tomorrow, that'd be great. I don't know if I can practically get more than that. I'm factoring in running my towers again when they come off a reset for tomorrow. And then I'll be trying to pick up some towers, but I'm not going to try and like over rush and do like 10 towers in one day. I'm going to do like as much as I can, and I'll pick up more if I see them. Like I have the tower spreadsheet, or you know, the tower timetable right here at the moment. You know, let me just refresh it. So it's like, I know it's like, okay, right now it's good to go get Selene, then Eos, then Oceanus, then Demis, then Prometheus. Highest is 44 floors and lowest is 24. So, you know, even at 24 floors, Prometheus still, I think I got like, you know, maybe like 4 or 5 Krebos mobs if you're looking for fur. Pretty quick tower to do that. You know, 25 floors. Some people tell me, oh, I don't do towers unless they're 50. It's like, well, there's no 50s around you, then I guess you're just only going to do your personal towers then. You know, sometimes you have to do more than that if you're able to do that. And if for some people doing 5 towers in one day, it could be like, you know, an all-day thing. And, you know, for you, it's like, hey, if you could do it responsibly, or, you know, without, like, you know, getting upset or angry and stuff, because, you know, you're playing a game, so you're playing a game to have fun, hopefully not to get upset and angry. Unless that's your goal, then you won. But we're gonna see what the Conqueror's Guild is for today. So I want people to guess if it's going to be the Shrine of Luck or Shrine of Wisdom. And that's the only thing I'll be doing besides more towers, is potentially an endless or not. If it's luck, I'm not doing endless. If it's XP, I might consider endless. You know, it just depends. Right now, I'm not feeling it, but we're gonna see. I want to see if we got some people in the chat, or you know, people on the Discord want to chime in. They think it's the Shrine of Luck or the Shrine of Wisdom. I think you called it right last time, Mimic. I believe you called it right.
So did I.
I don't even know what you said, Vexy.
You said so did I.
I also called it.
You predicted it too? Alright, well then what do you think it's going to be now? You think it's going to be luck or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, okay. Well, are you going to go for another repeat mimic or are you going to change it up?
I'll stick with luck.
Alright. It is luck. You mimic wins. Oh, Ice Stone's not bad. Everything else, I'm good on that. Not bad. 244 florins. That's a good amount. All those new places I've been taking and helping out. Alright, well,
Mr. Black Knight. Bye-bye.
I guess that's it, folks. So thanks everybody for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be live tomorrow, maybe around the same time, around like a 6 p.m. CST start time. So roughly like 3 hours ago-ish kind of thing. From now, if you're watching it live, because right now it's 9 for my current time. So if you're going to factor that in somehow. But anywho's, take care, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace, everyone. Bye.